Welcome, everyone. It's time for the Queen Sugar Watch and Chat. All right, now. Got the siblings together discussing it. Hey, Robert. God bless you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for the rose. Let's see what's going down. My little small commercial just came on. Yeah, last week was good. I'm gonna talk to you about that when this one is over. I want to get your take on that. I'm gonna go ahead and get a link in a few minutes. I really do like the way they support each other and talk to each other. You can tell they're in love and they're both romantic. People can be in love but not be a romantic, and you'll never hear this type of, talk. Prosper got a girlfriend. He listened to his daughter and he saw that lady smile and he lit up. Old people, they don't like nothing new. They just want it to percolate on the stove. Yes, when she started singing, you're right, Robert. See that she should explain to him, it's not a waste. I wanted to bless you, and I'm fine. But she's taking it personally. My mother stuck with Maxwell House and Folgers. I couldn't get it. I had to sneak in chock full of nuts because if she had known, she wouldn't have used it, and she ended up liking it. Yes, unfortunately, the stress of the situation is going to cause him to do something stupid. You're right. Oh, Robert, your mother was a instant coffee girl, huh? Hey, Shannon, what's up? Glad you came in. How'd your ribs turn out? I know you were excited about it. Robert, he sent me a picture of his smoker, and then a picture of the he had two slabs of ribs. Okay, I'm gonna get a link now since the commercial is on for me, and I will put it in the chat. There you go, fellas. You fell you fell asleep again? Well, you just working hard. Let me take care of something. I heard somebody pop up in the studio. I'll be right with you. Don't forget the thumbs up, you guys. I sure appreciate it. Oh, I heard another boop. Boop, boop, be doo. Oh, all right. Well, I may as well let you guys in on the panel because I'm just trying to make sure this sound is down on TV. My husband ended up changing the sound on the TV around to a bar and and a speaker, and I'm like, why you do that and then let me know? Now I'm having trouble controlling it. Okay, I'm almost there. I don't usually mess with those things. All right, here I come, you guys. And hey,
All right.
let me cut somebody out.
All right.
Oh, what happened to shit?
Hello, is somebody cut me off? Hello? Hello? I speak no English. I'm not black after all.
Oh my.
Something's going on. Website, I guess website didn't pay her bill or something. Look, I don't know. You need a donation. I don't know, you cutting out. You're doing something funky. You're doing something funky. Now, see, if you had a Mac, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. Whatever whatever you running over there. Oh, I can't hear website. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Pump it up. Oops. Can't hear website. Hello, my name is Ray Davis.
All right, I'm here.
What's up, Robert?
How you doing?
All right. Oh, good. Robert can hear me. Maybe some web savvy's in. I don't know.
She's around here somewhere.
Now, had she had a Mac, we wouldn't be having this problem right now. See, she dogged me back on Sunday.
All about your Mac, huh? It's funny. She got it set up and kicked her own self out.
In conjunction with a criminal investigation. Barry, you and I both know. I know this is thing. Look, I'm making a reasonable request. I simply want to be notified that liver product and liver forensic results are made public. Is that too much to ask? It's not.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Doughboy? What's going on, man?
We finished. Okay, people. So let me read that.
Appreciate you stopping by today. Tonight, rather.
Right? Okay. You better knock it out before I tell your wife. All right. This is for you. This is for you. Look at you. Hello. So cute. You are highly.
She got a feeling something's going down.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, thanks for hanging in there.
No problem.
Hey, Cliff.
Oh wow, Mr. Doughboy.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, sorry to hear the news, man.
Was it a loved one? Good friend? Hate to hear that kind of news.
Oh wow, her brother.
Bye.
Oh man.
Y'all there hiding money. What's going on here?
It must be Shannon walking in the door. He said, "Here comes trouble."
They knew from the start, huh?
Here we go.
I like that place Hollywood set up for the men. I love it.
Ralph Angel need to stay there and don't leave.
Okay, Cliff, thanks for stopping in. You're getting ready to drive back. Ooh, 3 hours and it's late. You take care. Be careful on those roads.
Yeah, Cliff, be safe, man.
I pray God's traveling mercies over you all right now. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Look, Robert, he's over at her house now. Look at this.
Told you she have a new boyfriend every season.
Yeah. When I'm looking at him, I'm like, your wife is at home. I'm like, no, you ain't going over there. Where you going? Oh, you must don't live here no more. Mm-hmm. Look at all that playing.
Here come trouble.
Yeah. Wife ought to come across the street and here, let me talk to you. Let me get an understanding. No, you don't need no more detail, Ira.
The only details he needs is don't do it.
Absolutely.
It's a setup. All right, I'm at commercial.
Okay. I still see him sitting there. Okay, I'm on commercial now.
Okay.
Why didn't he just borrow the money? Why he got to do something else that he doesn't want to do? If he was a good friend.
I know. Because nobody just, get that kind of money up and don't expect a favor one day.
Mm-hmm.
And then people that do those kind of things take that risk. They think, okay, well, as long as it's going to be okay, and daughter don't have to know anything about it. It's going to be fine. It's like, okay, you don't think about that if something go wrong, you're going to be in jail while your child is born.
Right. And where your sister got the whole house, the whole family on the hot rocks over here.
Mm-hmm.
Why do something stupid?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hey, you guys, in case you forgot, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It's going to be slow tonight, but as long as we can talk about it, it's all right with me.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon, when I did that experimentation, when I was doing that live the other night, when I looked on there, I forgot to tell people to do the thumbs up. Do you know I didn't have any thumbs up, and all the people that was in there, I was like, God. Because it's easy to forget. So for me, as soon as I go somewhere, I'm gonna like click, because I will forget. I will forget to. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna try to do something like that on Facebook next to see how that goes. I'm trying all different kinds of things just to see what feels good, what looks good. I'm like, yeah. Because you know how people do the music or the rain or the ocean. I'm like, well, shoot, I may as well do this.
Yeah, because it'd be nice to switch it up from something else. It's like break the mold.
And then I like the sound that was with it. It's like kind of make you want to stick with it for a while.
Yeah, the club. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you hear me cracking up talking about the club.
It's almost time to do the Halloween music.
Oh yeah. I got to jump on that too because I got one and somebody did a copyright claim. I said, no, you didn't. I got this from, so I forgot I have to go and take care of that because they trying to be slick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like little slightest pop up now. After I stream, a little pop up might saying copyright or something. Oh man, it's like everybody trying to just. It don't matter. Everything just extra sensitive, just sensitive. It don't matter. A little ding or this and that. It's like my gosh.
But these people, Shannon, were actually saying that I was using their music. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. I had one do that one time, and I got it clear real fast. I had used some lullabies from like the 1800s, and they was talking about that's theirs. I'm like, no, not unless you're alive. That's not you.
You over 200 years old.
I know, and they took care of it. I'm like, that's open source. What you talking about? Yeah, they something. I'm like, what people go around doing that for? I'm like, people do all kinds of strange things, just
they don't want to do the work.
So let's see. Let's get back to this. So now
I'm back on.
I missed. Oh, okay. I missed some of when Charlie was talking to her son. So you can tell me that when we get back. Okay, it's back on for me too. Oh, she's showing her that picture. Nova and Charlie. Let's see what. I want to see what Nova's got to say to Charlie about this new relationship. Well, there's the little boy, yeah, sitting right next to Hollywood. He's getting close to that little boy. A lot of us know that. You put your foot in there. Oh, I'm back. Got some paparazzi earrings on. Go ahead.
Oh.
She didn't buy them from me though. For real, I've seen those.
They make her look so homely.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised what different people look like without makeup. You know, they look like average, regular, everyday people. Back to Michael.
He screwed up last week.
Oh yeah, Robbie, you see, he tried to show that he had some feelings, and homegirl kicked him to the curb.
She said, "I just want a booty call. You go home. You catching feelings now."
I know you messing with my career. I know I don't want that.
Here, bro. Let's go on campus.
Why do I think they're gonna get into a relationship?
I know. It's hard to believe that because of who Mike is and how we've seen him. But yeah. And see, the other young man, he's kind of feminine, a little slightly.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think he did kill that man because remember, he said that man was coming after his kids, talking about what he was gonna do to his girls.
Yeah, but she writes too much and put too much of the family business out there.
Yes, she did. She did run her mouth.
Now he wants to pray.
Mm. So the man gave him the money, right? So I don't understand why he's still gonna do it.
Because he gave him some of it. He still has to complete it.
Oh, okay. It's like, here's some now, I'll give you the rest upon finishing.
Correct.
And that was just to make him not back out.
Yep, to show him how much he could get.
And the thing about it, when people get a lot of money, like that, and they didn't have money before, and then they pay a big bill, people are going to, and something has happened, people are going to look at that.
They're going to say, how you get the money? A true friend would have loaned them the money and not pressure him to do it.
I agree. Give it back to him, Ralph Angel. Give it to him.
Yep.
Ugh.
Hard head, soft behind.
And it's the Landrys too. Now you know they're gonna prosecute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, or they'll probably, if they get caught, I got a fit. I hope he don't get caught, but I got a feeling he get caught, and then if he does, and they know that that's Charlie's brother, then they'll try to, leverage him against her.
Yep. Oh, we want that land.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get rid of him.
Right. Or we want you, to do what we say on the city council.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of stuff. But Robert, how was your day in the evening?
It was long. It was a long day.
Okay.
Yeah, they trying to work me to death today.
Oh shoot.
How was your day?
Do I have to come down? Oh, up there? I mean, what they? Who you need me to talk to?
I'd rather be
You can't be
working than
doing this to Robert. What is
I'd rather be
uh?
working this for the last month and a half. We were just staying around, so I'd rather be busy than doing nothing.
Okay. But then when they do give you some work and you are busy, then it's too much, huh? It's like wait a minute, like
I
overboard.
I just bust it out real quick, and I'm still staying around most of the time. I'm like, I do what I
Okay.
gotta do.
Okay.
I don't take 15,000 breaks like the rest of them. I just do what I gotta do, keep it going. Um,
15,000 breaks.
I never
How
seen people
about you?
come. They come to
Uh-huh.
work to go to the bathroom. I never seen that in my life.
Uh I will tell you that I didn't talk to anybody when I would be coming in the office and Kim, and we not let me get my coffee. Let me get my coffee first. You know. Then I would talk to them.
Mhm.
How about your day, Shannon? I know
I'm doing
you sent me. I don't know, Robert. Did you hear me? I told you Shannon sent me a picture of his ribs.
Of his ribs.
Yeah,
all.
before he threw them on in the smoker. So how'd they turn out?
Are they still out there? I'm gonna have to go douse them up a little bit soon. They
Oh,
still
okay.
rolling. Yeah.
That's good. That's
Put
real
some
good.
apple juice on it.
Huh?
Spray some apple juice, keep them moist.
Yeah, I made a little sauce for them. I'm gonna go douse them up again. I've been hitting them every so often. They should be
Hmm
done like close to 10, so I'm excited. Oh,
Mm.
my toes are
So,
curling right now. Oh, God
so
help
he'll be in the coma by 11. By 11 o'clock, he'll be in the coma.
me.
Pork coma.
Well,
Oh
how was
yeah,
your day before that? Before you got those on?
I was doing all right. Running around trying to get a few things. I had to go to the restaurant store to get a few things because I couldn't find the stuff I was looking for. So there's a restaurant is maybe like 15, 20 minutes, 15 or 20 minutes away from the restaurant store. And I love
Oh,
that store. So I always go in there so often. I see they got chef jackets and everything. I get excited every time I go in there. It's like,
All right. I'm back
oh,
on.
okay.
mm-hmm.
That's the real deal, huh?
Yeah, I love the restaurant stores. Oh, they got everything. Anything you want. I saw this hot dog roast in there. I wouldn't mind getting it. I forgot how many hot dogs that thing can hold. Oh, man, I get so excited when I see it. It's like, could you just imagine all the hot dogs I can cook at one time on that roaster, like at the gas station, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It'd be
Oh, it's
exciting.
back on.
Yeah.
Oh, moving stuff into the truck. Lord, look how red-handed can you get? God, dog. In the world where I be doing that? That's too out in the open.
They talking red-handed.
The Robert, ain't no time for no hugging. It's time to get up out of here. Well, so far you safe. So far, let me see what's bad. How they was gonna talk. That was beautiful what he said. Let's see. I still know it bothers him now. Here we go, Robert. Yeah. And he got a van full of hot stuff. Oh, they was going past. Woo! What is that? What is it? What? Biscuits? No, let's get to later video. It's like some math and sim. Last I think beignets. So what's up? Nothing wrong. Social media is only prison in. So much about folks think what's not you know about first you between you and it's online love see and then you go on Gail King's show and try to sell folks your rights to your business. You are just asking to become big. Best you try to back and home. No. Exactly. Because I'm I mean, those are croissants. That's right. Focusing on the future and not the past. The present.
Nova can't get that idea.
We'll see. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Well, that was good. They finally got that
Yeah.
said.
Nova keeps digging for trouble. Everything she does, every season. That was the problem, child. You could see that now.
I think it was our Ralph Angel.
Because he was too busy following Nova. She was smart enough to get out of it. He was just like, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, I was thinking that Ralph Angel. Now, if nothing ever comes of this, then he needs to just thank God and leave it alone. But some people, they say, "Oh, well, that was easy. I can do it again." So we'll see which one he is.
We already know he's hard to hit. He's gonna do it one more time. They're gonna guilt him into doing it. He follows the crowd. Wherever the crowd go, he's going.
Mm-hmm.
His mind tells him one thing, and his heart say one thing, but they just talk him into doing it.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know why he just won't ask his sister for a loan. Charlie got plenty of money.
He's rich.
Too much pride.
Yeah. Shoot. You have all the pride in the world if I'm gonna lose my home, lose my land. I'm like, no. Nope. Because then now you gotta go and try to work someplace that's beneath you. Okay, that's pride. Then you gotta, try to get somebody to give you an apartment. Now that's pride too. So it's like, you know what? Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
To help yourself stay in your home.
Yeah.
Rent out a couple of rooms if need be.
Yep.
Privacy can be expensive.
Remember, he was working at the seafood place when he was messing with the Asian girl.
Yeah.
And then he was messing with Blue's teacher. So
yeah, the cute teacher.
You can get some smart girls, but you just not smart yourself. So. Ralph Angel doesn't set himself for a plan B. He just go with A and just go full steam.
And
they get mad when you tell them, I told you so. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah. I'm also interested in the blowback between the situation with the social media with Charlie and her ex-husband, because Vi was telling her straight up, like, come on now, I mean, not Vi, like, well, you put yourself out there.
Right. So they are going to comment. They're going to say whatever they want. That's how they make their money.
That's right.
By keeping confusion.
I was in the living room last night, and my husband cut on the news, and the orangutan showed up, and I got straight up and walked out. I said, no, I don't.
What?
I said, I want to have a good rest of my evening. I do not want to hear anything about him. Nothing.
All right, I'm back on.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Stop, Robert. Uh-oh. Okay, see, the other guys know, but Micah doesn't.
Yep.
And you know they're going to put that out there. Micah's got fraternity brothers. They ought to stand up for him.
They probably feel the same way about Micah, though.
I used to think Dollar looked so scrappy, but you know, they really have her looking nice in the last couple of seasons.
Listen to Ralph Angel.
I bet you that's the neighbor. No, this is too much. See, I'd be clowning outside. Where is his wife? I'm like, oh my God. He just came up all of a sudden, though. It almost makes me. Well, no, I don't think it's anything to it. Now, see, if she never knew, she knew right then and there that he was flirting with her. Nice. New patience. I would say that's a new patient. Now that's a new hole. I'm old hole with new hole.
Say what?
Prosper's got a nice smile. Robert, you crazy. I see that.
A booth call.
Look, he got booth. We know what
A
it
booth
means.
call. Telephone booth.
Okay, Robert, I see. Oh, I'm so glad. They really, father and daughter, after all those years, they finally come together. Shannon, you trying to order drinks?
Nightbot, bring me a drink.
Okay, now they're getting ready to show the next preview of the next episode, and then we can discuss it. I like that music. Go, Riri.
She knew that was going to happen.
We're not going to be.
Okay, now see, I saw some things in there that I expected. I saw
hope
some things.
Hollywood don't kiss her. I'm praying he don't kiss her.
Oh my God. Okay, so you saw how she was so thankful that he's a good man and being a good role model to her son, and she was too close.
Way too close. Yeah. Vi gonna pull her down.
You know.
Oh, she don't want no smoke from Vi. Ooh, no. No. Okay, so now I saw something else too. I'm gonna see. Did you guys see it? Did you see it, Robert?
Nova.
I saw something else.
The cops coming in with Nova.
Yeah. Now, why are they busting up in Nova's house?
Because she put up that stuff about the police.
Yeah, I remember. But now, so what? Are they gonna try to plant something on her, or or is it because of her relationship with Ralph Angel? I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, I think they're gonna, because she was talking to that black cop, and I think she put out that article, and it's all gonna come to the head now. And then Ralph Angel's lying to Darla. That's not good.
Right? You heard what she said, so it's gonna be like this,
You're gonna constantly lie to me now after all you've been through.
Boy, okay. Now what else did I see? I saw something else that I was just like, oh no. Let me see.
That Charlie and the husband.
Oh yeah, I saw them. Yeah, that didn't surprise me. Both of them, they courting each other again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else did they show? Okay, that must be it. I thought I saw one more thing. I was just like, oh, wait a minute. Didn't they show a snippet of oh yeah. The man that I said he just showed up all of a sudden and you don't ever see his wife and all that. He looked like he was standing out there.
Yeah,
So that means
when
to me
when
he
she
might
got in
be
the
some
cop.
kind of detective.
Yeah, when she got in the cop car
Mm-hmm.
and they were driving
Mm-hmm.
away.
See,
Yeah.
yeah, see, yeah, people just don't show up in your life and then they always over there just that quick, and his wife, come on. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that looked like it's gonna be a setup.
Yeah.
Now, well, go ahead, finish your statement.
I want to see what's going to happen with Micah. He can't see that the guy is a little on the sugar
Effeminate.
side. I'm like, come on,
Yeah,
Micah.
I
You can't see
guess.
this.
Yeah, well, see, Michael was raised, in a loving family, and he doesn't mind, hugging people, whether they female or male. And like my husband is one of those. He ain't gonna hug no dude unless he's like his brother, and then it probably won't even do that.
Yeah. But
Mhm.
Kiki should pop up and say, that's not what you want.
Yeah. Like Micah, do you know?
Yeah. She need to pop up because obvious that no one else is gonna say nothing. And
But
she
now it's
always
gonna
have to
get
say.
around, the campus, because those
Yeah.
guys saw, and I wish Micah had been able to see the look on their face, because now he
Mhm.
doesn't know,
Right.
And it's like, oh boy, that's all he need is for some rumors to get going around,
Mm-hmm.
about him. So yeah, Micah, and I want to see, because I don't think Vi. This is why you have to be so careful, especially as a woman. No, well, yeah, I'll give it a little bit more to women, but men, it happens to men too. Vi has no idea; it's not even crossing her mind that something like this could occur,
Oh,
because
she knows.
she helped
I
that
think she
woman
does.
so much.
I think she does.
You
I
think she
think she
does? I
knows.
don't think so,
I
Robert.
think she does. I think she's prepared to see what's going on. I think this might be her last week on that show.
Wait, okay, this is what I think, Robert. I think that she knows that he's catching feelings for that boy, but I don't think she ever thought that woman would be trying to come on to Hollywood.
Yeah.
But she has to. The way the little kid is gravitating to Hollywood, and the way
Yeah,
she
but that's
even
the little
looked at
kid.
Hollywood at the table. The way she looked at Hollywood at the dinner table.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Robert,
that's
your
why
voice
they were
going
talking in
out.
the bed, talking about we can never have kids. We'll always have kids in our life.
Right.
They know. She knows. She
But
knows something's
if you
going
look
down.
at her, Vi, she wears her feelings on her face, and I never saw her looking like, like when they was at the table, or like, and she would have mentioned it. Do you feel like you getting pretty close to so and so. I know you like that boy. But she just, I know, I really believe that she had not even letting that cross her mind.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can think like I had a girlfriend who she trusts me around her husband, and I told her, I said, I don't care who it is, whether it's me or not, you should never just take off and leave after you done told me to come over there. I don't want nothing to look funny at all.
Yeah.
I just don't want that. And so I turned around and left. And he was talking about, where you going, Kim? I ain't gonna bite you. I said, I know you ain't. I said, but I'm just gonna tell Lorraine to call me when she get back. But she was
Right.
telling me, why you do that? I said, girl, I'm gonna give you your respect even though you don't even know. Oh, girl, I trust you. I said, well, that's nice, but you shouldn't. Don't
And
do
those
that.
are the ones you got to watch sometime.
Yeah. And look, 8 months later, her husband was found out to be having an affair with some woman.
Mm-hmm. And said that's why I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I don't want no bull. So yeah, and relationships form between people. That's the reason it's important. Like oh boy, you just gotta watch yourself. Just gotta watch yourself, because before you know it, And so for that woman having gotten all of that help from Aunt Vi, and then for her to go after Hollywood, that's a shame. But see, her life has been so bad so long, she ain't even think about it that way. She just want what Vi has, and Hollywood is a good man, but he's not your man, and that's what they're gonna have to deal with. Man, oh man, and I know. Okay, Robert, I'll say this: I know Hollywood loves Vi. He might slip, but even if he does slip, he's gonna be completely, still down for Vi. But see, Vi might, she might not be able to handle it. Robert, I can't hear you. Oh, got some technical difficulties. Shannon, you can hear me, right?
I'm gonna go out and come right back in.
Oh, okay, I hear you now.
Yeah, my end is low because someone decided they want to call me in the middle of my show. So I'm gonna go out and come right back in.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2.
Shannon, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure. Something. Okay, I saw the thing refreshing in my thing. All right, I'm here.
Oh, it just refreshed on its own, huh? Okay,
that's right. And I got a Mac. See, Windows can't do that.
I know. Yeah, and Windows don't want to do that. I'd be mad if that's refreshed and I ain't tell it to.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. So I was just saying that let me see, I think the last thing I was saying was that even if Hollywood does slip, I know he loves Vi.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Vi could handle this.
No, it'd be too much. It's like dealing with her ex-husband, Jimmy Dean.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Dale, right? You think about something to eat. Talking about Jimmy Dean.
Okay, he was all over the place. He was cheating too. Cause remember, he was messing with Nova's friend, and no one knew.
Oh, but don't you remember that from last time? He really wasn't messing with her. He just told everybody he was. He was lying.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, he did mess with a lot of women.
He messed with a lot of them.
And I remember when Vi went over there and told him about himself. He had some young girl in there looked like she couldn't have been over 18. I said, oh my God.
Can't go.
Ready to give him a heart attack.
Oh, Jesus. So so that's what we got to look forward to for this. There's a lot going on. I love how they write this, and I love the I was saying that Micah, grew up, being, loving, and then, he didn't grow up hard,
right?
So he's probably not even thinking anything like that.
Yeah, he better get on this game.
Yeah, he's about to find out.
Through the mud. Yeah, he's gonna get dragged through the mud.
Yeah. And I know Vi is probably gonna be like, when she, if she finds out about all of this, Vi is probably just gonna. I hope that doesn't turn her away from trying to help, other women.
Yeah.
Because I know my mom and my aunt used to always tell me, when she's like, they was like, keep your female friends out of your house. Let them keep going. If they gotta bring something back, they want to come see you. Y'all go out. Don't have them around your man. I'm telling you. We're telling you from experience. I said, okay.
But I think she's
Uh,
going to attempt to try to kiss Hollywood or kiss Hollywood. Hollywood's going to pull back. Because like you said, he loves Vi. He ain't going to
right.
try to, he ain't going to do nothing to mess that up.
I think he's going to, well, you know, it's a story though. So I'm like, I think
Yeah.
he's going to pull back. But then I think she might, I don't know.
Because
She
he
might
really don't want to hurt that little
try him
kid.
some more. True.
Yeah.
It
He
would be
don't want
nice to see a show with a man who can control himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you know he loves Vi's dirties. You know, he loves some Vi.
Yeah.
But we'll see how they write it. We'll see. Well, you at the studio, so you go ahead and let them know.
I can't tell everything.
No, I said you gotta let them know.
We see what we could write in there. I throw little hints here and there. This is what
Okay.
we're talking about. Yeah.
All right. And then that was kind of I shouldn't say it's funny, but it was kind of funny when they showed just Nova by herself, and about 20 different cops came in there with all them guns. I'm like, what the?
She's like, what happened? You've been talking trash about us the whole season. Now you surprised we got guns up on you? Come on.
I mean, they were like battle ready. You know, I'm like, what the?
They're like, we don't know what she got.
And you know, Nova is known to keep her little homegrown weed. So
all over the place, yep.
Right. Oh man. I hope she don't get taken down. And then you know, her fiance is not there to protect her anymore.
That is true.
And they're not even saying anything about him. You guys notice that? Nothing.
He's in jail. That's all they got. He's in jail. He ain't doing nothing else.
She don't go visit him, or they haven't showed it.
No, she got someone else. This is a new season. She ain't thinking about him anymore. It's a new lover now.
You don't know. She might be thinking about him.
She ain't thinking about him.
Thinking about you.
Look, he had 2
looking
seasons.
for a new love. Oh man, yeah, Robert, you make a good point there. You like, oh, this new season. That was the finale for the last one. Huh?
Yeah, he's lucky he
No,
made
wait.
2 seasons.
Robert was when he turned himself in. That wasn't the finale for last season, right? Wasn't that the first episode of the new season, or was it the?
No, that was the finale.
You're right.
Because Nova wrote the book, and she went to go see the kid, and said, "Oh, you gave praises to the guy that did it to me," and that's when she confronted him.
Right. Okay. So you think Nova was don't have to think, just kicked him to the curb, kicked old boy to the curb, huh?
He's gone. I could almost see if they want to bring him back or have a storyline, the daughter would have to come back. Can remember she was praising Nova.
Yeah.
So the daughter would have to come in and say something to get her to go see the father.
Okay.
That's the only way I can see that happening. Other than that, he's gone.
They just showed the previews again. Nova was laying in the bed sleep, and they just was in there.
Yeah.
With all the knock on the door and say, police. They was just there, like just standing over her.
But then she just set up all those cameras and stuff 2 episodes back.
She did.
You know. So you didn't hear it and see nothing, no alarm, nothing went off. You need to go get your money back.
Yeah, right.
Get your money back from that alarm system.
Oh wow! Get your money back.
Yeah, you better hear something. I better hear the door squeaking or something.
Right. That's why, you know what, our alarm systems are okay. ring doorbells are okay, but that's why I feel strong about having a dog. It doesn't have to be a big dog. It can be a small dog, or it can be a big dog, but just somebody to let me know
what's going on.
Yeah, it's like well, I can't tell you what my husband say. He personifies the dog, and he talk like the dog talking. He's like, oh, so and so alert. I'm like, oh my god, I can't. Yeah, you know, don't you, Robin? Like,
yep.
like oh my god. And you say, let me put my teeth in your butt, in your backside.
That would be the last time you come up in here.
I know.
The last oh.
And you know, one of my girlfriends, this happened probably about 10 years ago, and maybe 12, and she was going with this dude who you know, she liked those what do they call them, them thugalicious guys, you know.
Oh, okay.
And he had been in his heyday, you know, like some of the leadership in some gang or something, and I was like, girl, are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? You know? Oh no, you're okay. And so her brother had given her a German Shepherd, and it was a puppy, but it was maybe a young adolescent. You know, it was getting big. Yeah, and I said, do not let him play with that dog.
Yeah.
You know, why you say that? You know, I said, because he's a man. He would play with that dog and get control of that dog. Right. And then he won't listen to you.
Right.
You know, okay, I'm not going to do it. I'm like, you really need to, you know, because you know how you men are, you know, you are cool, but if you really want to, you know, get down with it, you know, your voice get real heavy. Whoa. Yeah. You know, that kind of thing. Right. And the dog, it is a perk up like, oh shoot, I've been listening to him, you know.
Right.
So so she didn't listen to me, and they had got into it and everything. Yeah. And he broke her door down and come in there, and the dog didn't do nothing. And I said, good, he should have bit you in your butt. That's what he should have did.
Wow. Talking about he's the master. Why you over here? I need to bite you.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
You're just here. You're just here. I'm gonna bite you now.
Yeah.
Him
just here.
Yeah. Him downstairs. And she said he just told her, go to your room. And the dog went, do. I said,
Yeah. And she was like, oh, damn it, I should have got a chihuahua on the back end.
Yeah. So, yeah, you gotta, you know, think smart like that. But the dogs can hear so much better than we can. Mm-hmm. And they'll tell you, you know, they might not, even a small dog, they can't stop anybody, but they can let you know somebody out there is not supposed to be out there, and I'm just letting you know.
Yep. So you need to run or go get something.
Yeah, exactly.
Robert out
exactly.
Robert out
yeah, Robert. Yeah, I should hear my husband. He do that stuff too. He growls and and I'll just look at him like, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna get some newspaper to you.
You're gonna chop him on the nose.
Yeah. That's sometimes he tell me, like, you know, when we get to talking and I get the best of him, he like, he say, be quiet, I'm gonna bite you. And I'm like, oh please. And he go, I say, yo, you about to get jacked
But I want them to bring Prosper little friend back. I think they make a good couple.
I agree.
for the
Did you see
storyline.
how he was smiling so hard when
He
she took
never
her mask
smiled so
off?
hard. Yeah. And she started singing. She started singing. Oh man. His eyes lit up.
Yeah, he like, oh shoot, really? Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
you could tell she was having a good time with him. So she cause you ain't seen, like you said, you haven't seen Prosper do that. And
In a long time.
Yeah. Because I don't
Yeah.
think they ever showed him with a love interest, or did they? Do you remember?
They showed his wife in the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. But they need to do it again. That was a good scene.
Hey, Kim, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right back.
Yeah, it's getting good, and the only part I hate is about to end.
Okay, we were at the 5th episode. So are you doing 8 this time or 10?
They probably do 10, so that we're halfway done.
Okay.
And then we got to wait a whole year again for it to come back.
Was it a whole year? It didn't seem like it was a whole year, was it?
It's about a year. Cause remember they were down for the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would do it twice a year, but it's about a year.
So what else have you been watching, Robert? You would like to watch? Well, no. Let's start with what you have been watching. That's what we'll do.
I've been really all over the place. I watched 90 Day Fiance. What else am I watching? I got my Queen Sugar. I watch Bob and Abasola on Mondays. What's on Wednesday? Wednesday, I'm all over the place. I'm watching The Masked Singer and everything else. Thursday's Grey Anatomy. Friday, I'm at bowling. Saturday and Sunday, whatever comes on. So I'm all over the place just watching 4 and 5 channels.
I like Bob Hart's Abishola.
I love that show. I don't. Gina, what's her name? Yesha, I forgot her last name. She is doing a good job with that show. Yeah. Especially with the wedding scene last week. Was excellent.
Wasn't that cute? That was so cute.
Yep. And watching the two sisters interact, because they never showed the other sister when they do the video chat, because it's the same woman. Right. So all of a sudden now they showed the mother.
Yeah, she's something else.
Yeah, she's jealous of her. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
She's jealous.
Mm-hmm. And she made her. She was having a fit until she gave her that dress. Remember?
Yep. She said, "You can have it." I got Abasola every day now, so don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
You can have it.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish the son would. I don't want him to leave. I know his contract or whatever is probably up. Mm-hmm. I like him on the show because it balanced the mother out a little bit more too.
It does.
It does. Now he's staying in Africa, Nigeria. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you don't get to see him too much now. The same thing they're doing with Blue on Queen Sugar. So you're like, okay. The kids got to grow up, so let them do that.
Did you see how Abishola, how her taste in furniture was completely different from
Yeah.
That was funny.
They're like, something's wrong here. I can bring in a plant. You let her do the whole daggone house.
But you know what? Even her aunt and uncle's place didn't look anything like that. She just was wanting to bring some stuff from her past. She was talking about in Marrakesh.
Yep. Yeah. I wish they brought the 2 other guys to Nigeria. That would have been funny.
Yes. And they just keep saying, we were not invited. We were not invited.
The uncle and the nephew, that would have been really, really funny.
That's a shame they didn't invite them. I'm like,
They said someone got to be in charge of the company. That's who they trust.
Yeah, that's true.
And the sister Christine kept trying to hit on the second cousin. He was like,
she is hilarious.
She said, "I'll be any religion you want me to be." I said, "You just desperate here. I see here."
Yeah. And let me see. And then the one who, has always got me laughing is the mother too. The mother,
yeah.
Oh my God.
And she's recovering from that stroke pretty good. Now she just need to walk and go.
Yeah.
She don't talk with her mouth twisted anymore.
Mm-hmm. I think I like how they show how it was too bad that a lot of men weren't listening, but like the brother was mad because of how he let Abishola get all that stuff in there, and so he was like, "Well, I don't care because I want my new wife to be happy."
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh my," because now having said that goes both ways though. You don't want it always to be like you're the one that's giving up everything. But that was a nice gesture, don't you think?
I think that it's gonna switch next week. They're gonna have to compromise someplace down the line.
Yeah.
I know she wants her path, but you're in America. You can't live all that. You could probably have a room or something. And so she can relax.
Yeah, because it is a huge house. And then the party was a dud, remember?
Yeah. You were like, okay, what's going on here?
Right. And everybody was in the garage.
It was like, all right, this ain't gonna work. And remember, they even had different sleeping habits with the bed. He wanted soft and she wanted hard, or vice versa. And he was like, how about you go to your place and I go to mine and we'll get together tomorrow night. So, and the aunt was like, change the deadbolt. She can't come back. It's time for her to go.
Yeah, because they look at that as like, oh my God, they're oh no.
She has failed and she's only been married 2 days.
Like you have to share the marriage bed. That's what they look at.
Yeah.
What? Like, oh no, don't tell anybody. They say, well, nobody gonna know. And Uncle said, oh yeah, when she tell them, they gonna know.
Yeah, and she's gonna tell it. She's gonna tell everything.
Yeah, I really like that show, and I like how she well, I don't know what she's gonna do. She's probably gonna let Dele stay there. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, he's supposed to stay there for 6 months, and he's supposed to come back for 6 months. Then he's supposed to go to school in England, they said. So it's a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, and it makes me wonder, like you were getting at, does it have anything to do with like his contract,
Right.
Something like that. Like, well, are you all keeping him, or
right?
What's up with that? Because she's got to go back.
Right.
I can't see them. Bob moving there.
Yep.
So,
hey, Miss Parola.
Oh, hey, girl. And I'm not even looking at the chat. Thank you for keeping up with it, Robert, because I'm in the kitchen trying to.
He got you cooking now. He said, "Woman, I want my food."
My husband is watching. I think baseball, and so I'm not gonna bug him because usually when I'm doing a show, he would go ahead and throw something on, and he said, "I got it." You know how your time when he called me, I said, "I gotta go, y'all."
Yeah.
Time to eat. And I like my food hot. So.
He said, "What you got? What you got?"
I'm just gonna throw a pizza in the oven
Okay.
and see. I feel like I I have different moods. And you know what? Thank God that we live in a country where you can be in a different mood and get what
Right.
you want. I mean, it's probably why we have a obesity issue, though. But
Yeah, that's true.
but you know, in some areas, like if they are near the water, I mean, that's what their diet is. It's fish, you know, seafood.
Right.
And this is what you get. It's like, it's not like, oh no, I don't want that. That's not right.
I'm on a seafood diet. I see it, I eat it. That's the seafood
right.
I want.
Right. So, you know, but sometimes I'll be in the mood and I don't want anything heavy for dinner.
Right.
Sometimes I'll just make some tuna salad or, you know, some chicken salad or just a salad, a real salad, you know.
Yeah.
And
By the time I get home,
I like
from
to dress
cricket-
my salad up.
by the time I get home from football practice, it's 7:00. I should be eating. I'm tired. I just grab something real quick, and I don't care what it is.
I hear you. Yeah. It's like, because, you know, if you're really trying to cook a real meal, that takes time.
Yeah.
And if you don't already have it, and that's the reason when I try, when I cook, you know, a real meal, and I try to make enough so that we can have it for the next day.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't have to go back into it because that's a mess. You know, and then the time to clean. Now that's what I would like. Man, we was at Miss Florola's the other night. I think there was a question that said, you know, what would you like, or what couldn't you do without or something if you was? I'm telling you, one of the things I would love is someone. I don't like. Oh, I know what it was. It was about what wouldn't you like to do, you know, forever or for a year, I think. And mine was like washing, drying, ironing clothes. I never have been a fan of that. Not at all. I just like, and I always wanted to have clothing that was, you didn't have to press.
Yeah.
Because I just thought it was like, because I used to hate, like I went to, for a while, I went to Catholic school, and we had white blouses and the pleated skirts.
Right.
And my mother was like, come on in here, let me show you how to do this. You know? And
Yeah,
I had to do it.
I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, she's not doing it every day.
No. So, you know, so every Saturday, or even Sunday, it was time for me to get those blouses clean, and she showed me how to clean the neck, you know, and real good so it wouldn't be dingy. And then show me how to scrub it, and then I had to iron them so they'd be nice, fresh. Show me how to put starch on it. You know?
Okay.
Some of the young people today don't even know what starch is. I had to show my son. He's like, what is this for? I don't need this. I'm like, yeah, you need it. You need it to keep the shirt looking nice.
And Ms. Frola said, the daily task would you like to have taken care of for the rest of your life? And you and her had the same answer.
Thank you, sis. That's it. Yep, we had the same answer. Yeah. Ooh, because that bugs me. Keeping the house maintained is not that difficult if you follow up on it and just don't let it get out of hand.
Yeah.
So I could do that. Let's see. What about you, Robert? What would be one of those? Answer that question.
What task would I do? I hate working, so that's a task to me. But
yeah.
But if you don't work, then you get lazy. So I got to do that because I want to be lazy.
Well, you could have a hobby, or you could have something completely different that you like to do, and you do it on your own terms.
Yeah.
Because I did somebody's taxes one time, and to show you how ignorant I was about it, I kept looking for their W-2s, and I said, I must have misplaced your W-2, or you didn't bring it. And she said, "Oh no, I don't work." I said, "Oh, you don't work?" And she said, "No." She said, I have how did she say it? I have a portfolio of investments, and that's how I make my income. I said, I was like, oh my God. I should ask that lady, hey, can I have your number so we can talk?
Yeah.
So, now she could have been a trust fund baby. She could have been that.
True.
Sometimes if I'm not gonna say blessed, because I think we're all blessed in some way, form or another. But if you have some parents that really had that type of knowledge and they set you up like that.
Yeah. And we all wish that. Yeah.
And you don't want to like okay. So there's some people who are wealthy, and they set up for their kids like that, but their kids are involved in philanthropic, activities and things like that, and they're doing something to give back to the community, and not that they have to, but I love that.
Yeah. But some people just say you're rich don't make you happy either.
Oh yeah, but it sure can help you out of a bind. I mean, just think about it. If you are depressed and your man left you, your woman left you, and you got some money to travel someplace, that helps a lot.
Yeah, it helps a lot. You get to go say, all right, they could go. I get another one.
Yeah. And like you said, it don't help with the happiness portion as far as the heart, because you might have problems, with trust issues, things like that. But at least you don't have to sit there broke.
Right. That's true.
You can
keep
go.
It going.
Yeah.
Come and go when you want.
Yeah. Go to the beach. Go do that. Do whatever you want to do. And until and you know what? It's not always a great idea. Just some people think, the best way to get over your man is to get under another one. No. You know what? You need to make sure you know who you are. That's what you need to know.
Yeah, that's a whole ask Nova.
Yeah, right. I'm like, sometimes we just need to figure out who we are and some of the mistakes we made,
Right.
And I know I had always told, different loves that I had in my lifetime that, you know what, if you don't have to worry about me leaving you for somebody else, it won't be that. I'm very loyal, but I said, and don't think that I'm going to go right in for somebody else. No, I said, because I might just want to be by myself for a while.
Right. You got to understand yourself before you could go for something else.
Exactly. You got that right. What do you think about that, Miss Full Roll? Let's see. Be like, let's see, Stella, and get your groove.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. What? That was a good movie. You saw that, right, Robert?
Yep. Every time it comes on TV, I watch it.
Man, I got to tell y'all, when they had that shower scene and that tear came out her eye, I was like, oh my God.
The funny part is when they went on Oprah and they found out he was gay.
What?
I'm like, you didn't know
Robert,
he was gay?
Why did you tell me that?
You didn't know he what's his name?
No, I don't follow all that stuff. You talking about Tay Diggs?
After the movie, no, not Tay Diggs, the real guy from Stella. The one she was born from Jamaica. After they got married, he came out as gay.
Wait a minute now. Tay Diggs was the one that helped her get her groove back.
No, the real life, because that was a real life story with Stella.
Oh, okay.
It was by Terry McMillan. and she went over to Jamaica, met a guy, and she married him, brought him back. Winston married Winston, brought him back, and then he came out as gay. He said he found a guy over here, and he said, "I'm happy. I had to be myself now. I had to live my truth."
Well, why couldn't you live your truth before you said I do?
He needed that green card.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Rhoda said. Yes, exactly. I will be alone because I want to be doing well by myself. I guess is what you're saying. You can be bad all by yourself. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, okay. I was about to lose it when you was telling me Tay Diggs was. I was like, oh
no. She was like, no, not Tay.
Yeah, I know. Look, I had a fit when I found out that what's his name? I think his name is Michael. The guy from Wham.
Oh Michael. What's his last name?
Michaels is his last name. George Michaels.
Yeah, George Michaels.
Yes.
Wake me up before. Well, I knew that when I saw Wham.
You did. He was so fine.
When he said, "Wake me up before you go," I'm like, you look a little. It's a nice song, but I kind of figured you were.
I guess I didn't want it to be so.
But you look at a lot of the male artists from England are like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you knew what it was. What's his name? Elton John. But I love Elton John though. You
got David Bowie.
Now is David Bowie gay?
They said he
David Bowie probably everything.
They said he swung a little bit.
He swung this way, then he swung that way, and swing low.
And then you had the guy from, I just saw the movie too, Radio Gaga. I can't think of the name. I'll think of it as soon as we get off. We are the champions of the world. That's the group.
We are the champions.
Yeah, the lead singer, he was scared. Queen.
Yes. And we. Yeah.
So.
Well, you know what? I think he was both ways then, because those rock groups get all kind of women. They get all kind of groupies.
But he started off with a woman, and then he went straight to the guy. I was like, when he went on tour. Miss Roller said David Bowie was bisexual.
See, I said he was everything. I could tell by looking at that David Bowie. Yeah.
But once he met Iman, he went straight. Yeah.
That's right. He sure did.
Yep.
He sure did go with her.
Yep. The power of the black nookie.
You funny. Oh, shoot. Let's dance. How you say put on your red shoes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was so nice. Okay, let's see. Who else? Well, you know, I was upset when they came out and said that Luther Vandross was gay. I'm like, no.
I knew that too. Sorry, Sin, but I knew that. Miss Rose said, I can't see Iman putting up with no swinging. Yeah, no, he wanted to put up with that. Yeah, I knew.
What's that, Robert? Did he hit on you?
No, he didn't hit on me. I'll be still in jail.
That my husband talking.
I'll be still in jail. They were like, "What did he do to you?"
And Robert, on YouTube from jail cell. Oh man!
I'm like, he's dead now. Can y'all let me out? I can't harass him no more.
Oh my god! Oh shoot!
Yeah. And
Yeah,
just like
I
Freddie
hate that.
Jackson won't say that he's gay, but I believe
Uh-huh.
he's gay too.
Who now?
Freddie Jackson.
Oh, Freddie Jackson. Anybody who don't think Freddie Jackson is gay, something wrong with them.
It's a lot. Remember how he came out? They all start singing to the women.
Yeah,
You are my lady. You can do this.
yeah. When he was singing that, "You are my lady," I said, "You ain't shit. He ain't talking to us, y'all. He can't."
Mm-hmm.
No, no, no. Oh shit! Somebody calling you again?
Yeah, they always do that. I don't know what's going on.
Hold on for a minute. Oh,
They
you don't want any? Oh. Well, I guess I'll just make it and then put it up. I was gonna surprise you. Okay. He ain't feeling well. He said, "Don't make me no pizza." Well, I done pulled it out and I'm putting the extra ingredients on it and everything now. Yeah. But let me close this bathroom door. I know that. Ooh, yeah. His stomach messed up. The grill master messed up, y'all. So it looks like I'll be eating it by myself. Wish I was here. And I was waiting on him because I don't like eating it late. Oh, yes, 10 o'clock. Well, I was waiting. And I said, because I thought he was going to do it around, like when I was just turning on the show. I said, "You going to make the pizza like that?" He said, yeah. But then after the show went off and we talked for a while, and I noticed that he hadn't gone back in the kitchen. So I went back. I said, "Well, he probably into the game. I just let him do that." Well, now I see. Okay. So I wonder if I'm going to try to just make one. Sometime I cut a piece in half, but let me see. This time, yeah, I'll just put the whole thing in. Then I will put the extra in the fridge or maybe the freezer. You know what I found out? That pizza that you freeze, it's okay. I just I didn't think it was gonna turn out good after it was frozen like that after cooking. But it's fine, and then you can just put it in the microwave, and it's fine. It's kind of shocked me. Let's see if we don't. Oh no, Robert fell off. Let me see. For some reason, you are almost sounding. Oh, you know what? I'm not close to the router. That's what's going on. I will fix that in a moment. So how was your day, Miss Flora? I can't complain. Look up in the chat.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hey, Shannon. You guys look up in the chat and see if you can still see the StreamYard link because Robert fell off. And I just want to make sure if he wants to get back in that he can.
I don't see it. Yeah, what's going on, Miss Flora? Yeah, boy. I just remember. Just like a
Okay, you don't see it. Okay,
yeah.
let me fix that. Thank you. Let me copy. All right. Shannon, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I hear. I see the StreamYard
My
link right there.
okay, my husband came back here and he had been in the bathroom for a while. I didn't know it, but he said, "Karen, don't fix me no pizza." Now he know I be on the chat. He don't care about no doggone chat. You know, he just gonna talk. And so he said, "Don't fix me no pizza." I said, "Oh, okay. I'm gonna fix you some way." But you know, I'm gonna make the whole pizza anyhow. So he just didn't want me to bring him none. So then I was walking toward the door, and the half bath is there. And I said, "Oh Lord, oh yeah, I know why you don't want no pizza. Stomach messed up." I said, "God dog it." And I closed that bathroom door.
Ooh, tore it up.
I said, "Oh no, I got you." So that's what's going on there. I said, So I don't know what he got a hold of, but it sure got a hold of him. That's all I can say.
Don't take me now. Oh, don't.
Oh, so are the ribs ready?
Oh, I just pulled them right off.
All right. All right. We want to hear you smacking. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I hope.
Yeah, I pulled it right off. It started falling apart right off. As soon as I was pulling it off.
Oh, I know that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And that's just the process of smoking them. Not grilling, but smoking. Okay.
Yeah, I was smoking.
I'll be smoking.
I'll be smoking.
Oh, Robert said everybody keeps calling him. That's okay, Robert. I'll be smoking. Hey. You probably make everybody in the neighborhood mad because when you smoke, you can really smell it. You know, it's like,
Yeah, and I got the hickory, just hickory wood, not the blend, the competition blend. I got the actual hickory wood, the Kingsford. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had like 4 altogether, but I had like one that was really long of the baby back, and it kind of broke right in half. I was like, wow, it broke so fast. So,
You gonna be eating late like me?
Put some Medea on and go right to work. Tear these things up. Watch Medea.
Oh, you gotta go in tomorrow.
Oh no, I mean go to work on these ribs.
Oh, I know that's right. Like no correction. Work on the ribs.
Yeah, I have Medea's Boo Halloween.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew it. Now you know what? That is the first movie. Have you noticed that as Medea's movies continue, that they got raunchier and raunchier?
Oh, Medea just off the hook.
Yeah, because that Boo and Boo 2. Oh man, some of the things that they had the teenagers, up to. I was like, oh my. Okay. Medea has changed her ways. I'm like, okay. And you have to be careful about taking your children to see that you have to be careful if that's important to you. Some people's children have heard all that stuff anyway. They're like, that ain't
heard it all before. Just like a baby.
So they
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. The second I pulled it off that grill, that thing, whoosh, I was like, dog.
wow. I'm glad you didn't drop it on the ground. My God.
Yeah, oh Lord, no, no, I had it. He wasn't going nowhere.
When you say that hog never had a chance, huh?
That's right. He was praying. Yeah,
Good. So you say you made your own sauce now?
Yeah, well, I kind of. Actually, I tried give it a try. What's his name? Rodney Scott. That book I bought, so I was trying that. I made that sauce. Good gosh, that stuff had some kick to it. Just getting a whiff of it, it get right in your nose and your throat and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so
then you just added something to it.
Yeah, I just did it. Use his, just doing a basic, trying his out. We got potato salad down there too. Mm-hmm.
I
that potato salad.
I was just watching a show yesterday about potato salad. Now, do you know that? Okay, there is a white woman. She's a comedian that used to play on The King of Queens.
Okay.
She also played in Blackish as one of their neighbors. Do you know who I'm talking about? Well, she was on The Neighborhood.
Oh, the wife.
Yeah,
the wife on Kings and Queens. She played.
No,
the wife.
she's not. No, not her. It's a blonde lady, and she's on Blackish as a neighbor, and she's hilarious. She normally wears her hair curly and blonde, but she's a hoot, and she was on Cedric the Entertainer's show last night, and she was trying to fool everybody into thinking that she was black, just light skinned, and it's kind of like they took it from. Remember that woman that was in the news one time and that was saying that she was black, and they found out she wasn't, and she was like somebody that was trying to lead, I think, in Black Lives Matter or something. It was hilarious, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So they did the same thing with her on here, and so she came over and they was like, "We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out tonight." And she came over and she brought some potato salad. And so Tashina Arnold said when she went to the bathroom, she said, "Nah, okay, I got her now. All I got to do is look at this potato salad. If it's got raisins or nuts in it or anything else other than normal, then we know she not black."
Oh Lord, yeah, raisins and nuts. Yeah, that's true. That's right.
When she tasted it, she tasted it and she said, "Okay, the potatoes are just the right size. It's got excellent seasoning and only about 2 tablespoons of mustard." Oh yeah, she black, y'all. She black. Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I don't know why. I know there's got to be exceptions to the rule, but I don't know why our people are like that, because I know I am funny about some potato salad. I'll come in and they say, "Okay, try the potato salad." I say, "Who made it?" I want to know right off the bat, whose is this? Because I know how to make potato salad. And one time I was at work, this was years ago, and we had somebody that made that. No, it was a friend of mine. Yeah, a nice girl, and she happened to be white, and she was telling me, "Oh, Kim, try my potato salad." I said, "Okay, girl, okay." Yeah. And when I got to out there, to where everything was. I couldn't find it, and I just kept looking, and I just kept looking, and I said, and so I couldn't find it, so I just got what I got. And so she said, I thought you might get some potato salad. And I said, I couldn't find it. And she said, follow me. She said, here it is right here. Shannon, Miss Florola, Robert, it was completely white. I said, oh. I said, oh, that's it. And I couldn't hurt her feelings. So I got some. And, when she wasn't looking, I just kind of threw it out. I was like,
Turn your head. Okay. Just keeping it, Web Savvy, just keeping it real. Look at you.
I said, no. So yeah, I know how that is. So some ribs and some. What did you get? You some baby back or what? What did you?
Yeah, baby backs. Sure did. Finally, I got baby backs from. I've been going to a butcher shop, Don's Butcher Shop, meat shop, and he got everything up there: spare ribs, every kind of steak, chicken, everything. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I might get some raised baby back sauce and put some on my ribs. Just eat it. Gosh, because it's good already. But yeah, Jennifer liked it too. So I told him we get some potato salad. I'm gonna put some Medea on. Finished watching Medea's. I got Medea's Christmas play, the Broadway live, and also got Medea's Happy Family. So I might watch that later too. Put that in.
Okay. Well, you go ahead, Shannon, and enjoy yourself with Jennifer. I appreciate you. You know I do. I'm getting ready to, because I like my food hot, so.
Yeah.
And then I like to be able to sit down and enjoy it. And you got the perfect side. That potato salad.
Oh Lord, my feet, my toes are.
I know if I look at you. And if I was there, the show would have been gone off. I was like, I'm over here eating. What you still doing on the top?
Would have been gone.
But I appreciate you. Y'all enjoy, okay?
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to get out of here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right, you all.
I enjoyed Queen Sugar. It was really good, it's good stuff.
Yeah. Queen Sugar is, I really like the writing and I like the actors. I mean, I don't know anyone on there that can't act, in my opinion. And I always feel what they're trying to express. So it's a really good show. And I just think they need more of them. Because like Robert was saying, we probably only have 5 shows left. I didn't know if they were doing 8 or 10 this season.
Wow.
And so if they're doing 10, then we'll have 5 more shows left. And then it's like, okay, what to watch. And I already know that the prequel, the House of Dragons, that's not coming out until 2022. And they won't give a month. So I don't know when that's coming. I'm really looking forward to that.
Patrick posted on Facebook about that. He put it on his page.
Oh, okay. We have a date?
No, it's a trailer or something he posted. He posted on his page about that.
Okay, I'll check it out. I saw Patrick had put up the What If Marvel series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that. I had already watched the one about what if T'Challa became a star. Yeah, something.
Star-Lord. I got
that was good, but the one that I watched after it just I was like, oh my God, I was so into it was What If Ultron won.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I only seen the first episode. When I saw that first episode, Captain Carter, switch places with Steve Rogers. It's like I was hooked in. It's like, man, I got to catch up. Man, I should.
Yeah. See, I skipped around, Shannon, because I knew what interests me.
Okay.
And so I wanted to see Black Panther, and I wanted to see Ultron and see, and Ultron went. Well, I can't see. Yeah, okay. That's not spoiling it. He went up against. No, that is spoiling it. Never mind. He just went up against. He went up against everybody, but the main one he went up against, I was just like, ooh.
Okay.
So you'll see. I was like, dang, because they was going at it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, And then I saw one with Natasha Romanoff and
Oh, okay.
and what's her buddy name? I forget his name.
Hawkeye,
Yeah, but whatever his real name was, that's
Clint Clark, whatever. Yeah.
And matter of fact, I think, I done mixed them up. I think they was in the same episode as the one about Ultron, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because the robots. Now tell me this, Shannon, and then I'm gonna let you go because I keep mixing it up.
Mm-hmm.
So they had the Age of Ultron and they was fighting with the Avengers and everything.
Yeah.
Everybody was fighting for that one, right? The Avengers and the other people too, right?
Yeah, everybody was fighting Ultron. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, the man that looked like Bruce Willis,
Uh,
the big man who was, he was looking for them stones.
oh, not Thanos. No.
Yeah, Thanos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now, what is the difference? I mean, Thanos and Ultron, do they have anything in common? Like, or because I know Ultron was created right with Martian Manhunter, right?
No. Ultron came from Tony Stark's because the purpose he built him was like to help him come back in case for Thanos and stuff. But Ultron got help and reprogrammed himself. And
right. But why did they have him looking like Martian Manhunter with that cape? And didn't he have a red face too? And they said, oh, you know what? That's because maybe it was because they were saying what if. Because when you see it, it's going to be like, well, what? Because.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah. So he was gonna use Ultron to handle Thanos, but Ultron had ideas of its own.
Yeah, he got hip and he wanted to take over the world. He went bad. Ultron went bad. Mm-hmm.
Now, did he really go bad, or was he just like, we need peace in the world and y'all can't do it, and so I'm just gonna kill everybody?
No, he went bad. He sure did.
Okay.
Tony created Ultron. So so in part 2, Ultron was gonna upgrade his body. He went and broke into the lab, and made them start creating a new body in this chamber, and that was gonna be his new upgrade. It was gonna be even better. So Tony and them found out somehow. They hacked and found out where Ultron was creating his new body, so they went and got distracted and they stole the body or whatever, and they programmed, which was Tony Stark's computer, Jarvis, and Jarvis became Vision. So he programmed, downloaded all the information into the new body that was going to be Ultron's, and became. Wait
a minute, that's who I meant. Vision, because Vision reminds me of that man that was on that show we was watching with you.
Oh, you talking about what is it? Not just
like the witch and what you call it?
Yeah, Vision from WandaVision.
Yes,
Vision from WandaVision.
Okay, that's who I meant to say. Vision. So now, his new body upgrade was Vision's.
Yeah, it was Ultron's new body,
which
became Vision's.
Okay, thank you. That's who I was thinking about. Vision and Martian Manhunter kind of remind me of each other. I don't know why, but yeah.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay, I see. So now Thanos came before. Of course, he came before Ultron, right? Because because Tony
No,
Stark.
he came after Ultron. Yeah, Thanos
Wait a
came
minute.
after Ultron.
Because
Yeah.
you said that Tony Stark created Ultron to handle Thanos.
Yeah, when he was coming, for preparing for, all that stuff that happened. So he was just preparing, for the world, because like.
Oh, so he didn't know about Thanos at that time.
Yeah, but he was preparing, just preparing for, in case whoever the outer space aliens try to come and take over. That was the purpose of him building Ultron to help fight, in case, the world go down again. He wanted to be more prepared. So he was getting prepared. So that's why he made Ultron to help him fight,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, I know I done mixed this up too then, because I know that, I think that was DC. There was this dude that Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, they all went up against, and they had these demons and stuff that was picking up people, and he came after. Okay, remember that big old monster that Lex Luthor made with one of those villains that was from Krypton.
Yeah.
Okay, now, and then he stabbed Superman. Superman stabbed him, and you know what happened after that. Now, I forgot his name. What was his name? That big monster he made.
Doom. Yeah, Doom.
Was it Doom? The Doomsday Monster or something?
Yeah, Doomsday. Yeah.
Okay, now, after that, the next time they got back together when they woke Superman up, what was the name of that crazy dude?
Oh, the one they fought. Oh, I know. Oh, I can't think of his name because I know exactly who you're talking about because they whooped up on him. Oh, the Superman. He could have beat him down, but he was getting punches on him. But he was big and bad. Like Wonder Woman, Aquaman were fighting him. I remember in the Justice League movie.
Yes. He was rough. He was rough. And they was fighting him with everything they had.
Yeah, but when Superman came along, he just punched him right through the wall. Nothing to it.
Right.
Oh, he was so mad at Superman.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was Superman or somebody else that like cut part of his antler off.
Yeah, I think it was Wonder Woman. I think it might have been.
I don't know. It either was Wonder Woman or it was Superman with his laser vision because it was like, like that.
It was what's his name? Steppenwolf. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, they
Steppenwolf. Okay, yeah. So tell me this now. See, this is what I'm saying. See, that's why I was getting mixed up because sometimes I'll mix up the Marvel with DC because Steppenwolf is all DC.
Yeah.
Now, when Steppenwolf failed, he was before he failed, he had kept talking to his master, and I forgot who his master's name was, but it was him and a couple of other dark lords, overlords, and they said, I told you he wasn't going to be able to do it. And whoever his dark lord master was, I was like, oh my God, because they almost let him through the portal.
Yeah.
And they stopped him, and then they was all standing there looking bad, like, I wish you would come on through here. Come on. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
And love Wonder Woman. Look, my son cracks up every time they do that Wonder Woman song. I'm like, yes!
Wonder Woman.
And she jumps out there first. You notice that? She was like, and she be ready. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, she sure did. She jumped at Steppenwolf first, and then you see how strong. Then I like how they put Aquaman in a good light. They showed how strong he was too. Aquaman is super strict too.
They did. But I like how Steppenwolf when he got into battle with now he knew that Wonder Woman was an Amazon,
Yeah.
But when he got into battle with her, he said, oh, wait a minute now. This ain't just no Amazon. You got the blood of the gods flowing through your veins. The Wonder Woman she ain't no joke. I was like,
Oh yeah,
I
he giving
love
it
it.
to
And
him.
my son just cracks up. He's like, because when I go crazy when I hear that song and I see her fighting, he just look at me like I'm crazy, like dang, dang. I'm like, yeah. And I love that scene where the Amazons was they was trying to keep that unity box from
Yeah.
Steppenwolf.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's saying that he shouldn't have been able to jump like that because them girls was rolling with that thing, remember?
Yeah.
And he just like jump up in the air and be right there. I'm like, you know, he wasn't flying, he just jumped.
Yeah.
And I like how they kept snatching it and they was working as a team. And I was like, go ahead, y'all. Oh, and the part, look, I said I was gonna let you go. Okay, this is the last one. The part when they was trying to keep Steppenwolf in that temple.
Yeah.
And the queen started running with it, and she said, close the doors like that. And then big girls with them big old hammers, pow! I said, woo!
Oh yeah, them
and
girls.
And then the other girls was holding that big cement. Oh my God! You know that killed them. That killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they was holding it so that the queen could slide through there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because she was trying to get out of there. Yeah, it was like that's crazy. Oh yeah, all the women on the island, they were all strong. You know.
Yeah.
And,
but them girls that was up at the front, those was stronger than all of them. Those was bodybuilders. I could tell that. Them girls was like 6 feet, and they was woo-wee. I was like, come on now, y'all. And you know, they wasn't holding it from the side. They was holding it from underneath it. They was just like,
underneath. Oh yeah, they were holding it underneath. Yeah, not from the side. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I love that part. And then when they was rolling, and I was like, And it was just sad how he just. And then you know when when the other women was coming on the horses, then you know he decided to get up out of Dodge. He's like, I got what I wanted. Shoo!
Yeah, ran after they.
Right. And I love the special effects of underwater for those people.
Oh my gosh! Yes, they did a good job with those special effects, swimming with Aquaman and the Queen and his
Atlanteans.
Oh man!
Yeah. So I watched the one. I can't remember the man's name, but I saw it and it said his version of it. So it was longer.
Oh, the Zack Snyder version. That's the cut I want to see. The Zack Snyder cut.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta see it.
It was good, Shannon.
Oh, it was.
Yes. It was much longer and it had more, in depth, detail.
Okay.
And then I forgot about what's his name? Oh shoot, how can I forget his name? The cyber boy.
Cyborg.
Yes, Cyborg. Now that was a deep story behind what happened to him.
Oh, they went in more detail on it?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because I liked him too. Joe Morton was his dad in the movie.
And isn't he like he's a great actor.
Yeah. Joe Morton.
I loved him on Scandal.
I'm not sure if I saw that.
Okay. Yeah, real good. And like Cyborg was a football player for the local university, and his dad was always working, and when he had made this real cool touchdown, he looked up in the stands and he saw his mother, but he didn't see his dad, so he was upset.
Yeah. And
his mother was driving, and he's like, well, he wanted to be here, but he said, stop making excuses. And then a truck ran into them. So it killed his mother, and he was like on death's door. But what happened was Joe Morton, his dad, used the power of the unity. I forgot how he found it or how it came across him. I think it was in some wreckage or something the government was cataloging different things. And when he found it, like in the White House, he just started tampering with it. So he used the power of the unity to do and bring his son back to life with all of these enhancements.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. And he didn't like it. You know, he was just like, you know, he was bitter and he was hating his life, you know. And so they go into detail about that, and they was talking to each other. You know.
God. Okay, that's good to know, because I felt like they cut it short on detail and going in more depth with Cyborg, because I want to know more with him.
Well, the boy that played, I got to find out his name. The young man that played Spider-Man was so funny to me, because he was telling them when they was talking about bringing Superman back to life, he was like, wait a minute. You know, he played the Flash.
Oh, the
I'm
Flash.
Sorry, the Flash.
Okay.
Yeah, I said Spider-Man. I'm sorry. And he said, "No, wait a minute. We're not gonna bring him back to life like Pet Cemetery."
Yeah.
And, you know, they just kept on going. So when they finally brought him back to life, and he got outside and everything, and Aquaman said, "Wait a minute, he ain't looking right." And then Cyborg, when his body recognized the threat, his body started taking over, and they was like, no, and he shot at Superman. Ooh. And Superman was like, "Oh, it's on now." And then the Flash said, "See, I told you, Pet Cemetery." Batman said, "He don't know who we are," like that. And Wonder Woman put that lasso around him, talking about Kal-El, you are. He was just like, shoom. I was like, oh my God. The only person that saved them was Lois Lane.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he was whooping up. All of them went against him, and it still didn't make no difference.
Like, and even Barry, even the Flash, because he was coming around the side super fast, and he thought Superman didn't see him, and Superman was handling them, and then he turned and he saw him. And when he saw him, the Flash saw him see him, you know, and he was just like shocked, like, what? You know?
He turned and looked to the right and saw him. He saw him in slow motion.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, Barry saw him see him, and he was just like, you know. Probably was saying it again in his mind, Pet Cemetery. See, I told him. All right, I'm out of here. See, that's what we need to do. We need to get together and discuss these things, because I like those movies and discussing, those movies, Batman and Joker and all of them. I love Marvel and I love DC. I don't have. Some people have a preference.
Yeah,
I just enjoy both.
I love both, but I just wish DC would bring their game up like Marvel, because Marvel is killing them. It's like Marvel got the universe is so big, and I think the writing and the directing, they got a better marketing team than DC or whatever, you know.
Okay.
It seemed like to me.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. So, because most of the movies are that are coming out of Marvel.
Yeah. Like DC, I think the Suicide Squad 2 came out, but it's like with Marvel, it's always cranking them out. They game plan, like they tell you they phases and everything. It's like DC, it's like real light. They ain't got a strong lineup like Marvel, you know.
I get you. Yeah, because they did have Suicide Squad, then they did Suicide Squad 2, but it didn't have Will Smith in it.
Yeah.
And then they did one, I'm just going to call it Suicide Squad 3, but it was called Bird of Prey, and that was all about Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Harley Quinn, Daddy's little monster.
Yeah, that girl is something else.
Margot Robbie. You know, she was in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She played Sharon Tate in there.
You know, I never saw that movie. Tell me quickly what that movie was about. Because, you know, anytime I hear Tarantino, after I saw the first two, I was like, no.
It's really good. It's like in the, I guess maybe early mid '60s. Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. Leonardo DiCaprio, he's like a old TV Western actor, and he's he's like a big star. So then all of a sudden he has this conversation with Al Pacino, because he realizes he's getting up there. He's starting to fade out from TV. So he made a suggestion, crossing over, from TV to movie. So he suggested to him do what you call spaghetti western, like Italian western movies. Switch over.
Okay.
And so then he's a big star, and then Brad Pitt is like his sidekick, where he helps him out. Plus his right hand man. And he's also a stuntman, a famous stuntman as well in the movie. Kurt Russell is in it too. Al Pacino. Who else?
Kurt Russell still doing his thing, huh?
He's cool, and I like him in there because he's in the other Quentin Tarantino movies. What the Hateful Eight or whatever.
That's what I was gonna say. See. I started to say I liked him in the Hateful Eight, but guess what?
What?
I did not know. I should have known that it was a Tarantino film. Cause all that stuff they did, I was like, God dang! It was. I'm telling you, something is wrong with that man. Something is seriously wrong with him.
Yeah.
I do not want to get in no relationship with Quentin Tarantino.
Oh Lord. Good Lord. Did you like Kill Bill?
Okay, Kill Bill. Let me see. I think the first Tarantino I saw was the one with Sam Jackson and John Travolta.
Oh, Pulp Fiction. Mm-hmm.
Right. And I was disgusted because of what happened with Ving Rhames. I was like, I don't want to see this anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that was messed up. I felt bad, but Ving's getting paid though.
Yeah. I'm like, dang. So I don't even know if I ever watched the whole movie in one sitting. I probably watched half one time, half another. So then Kill Bill. Everybody was talking about Kill Bill. So I said, okay, I'm going to get on Kill Bill. Kill Bill.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was Tarantino because it was just like blood was just coming out like a fire hydrant. I'm like, what? I'm like, don't nobody's body spurt out blood like that. That's just too much. It's not enough blood in your body to do that.
Well, that's what he like to do. That gore stuff. Gory. I love it.
Oh God. So but I did love that movie though, because that girl was bad. And I liked it when she went up against all the other women, and then she went up against Bill, for her little girl and all of that. I loved it. I think the best scene, all of them was good, but to me, the one that got me going was the one with her and Lucy Liu.
Oh, yeah. And she cut the top of her head off. She cut the top off.
Mm-hmm. See, they don't know. See, they probably could have beat her if it wasn't for her little girl. Because they was bad. But see, you don't go up against ask your mama. You don't go up against no mama and you mess with their chillings.
Yeah.
They coming for you. They coming. Yeah.
She took them all out.
Each and every one.
I like her and Vivica Fox.
Yeah. Now that was something because she felt sorry for Vivica and she did not want to kill her in front of her baby, but she had to. Vivica Fox wasn't gonna let it go. Remember, at first they was like, okay, and then Vivica Fox was like, fight.
She was slick too. Vivica was smooth as she was talking to her. She went to the cabinet and she got the cereal and the gun was in there. And it was smooth how she did it, but she missed. It was smooth how she had that cereal box and she aimed for it. And man, it would have been nice if it would have went through and happened. But that was smooth how she did that because you would never seen it coming in the cereal box when she had a kid,
Right. And the little girl was kind of like,
You
it
know.
made me believe that the little girl knew what her mother was.
Mhm.
Because the little girl, or either she was in a state of shock, because she didn't cry, she didn't, holler.
Yeah.
She just was like, all right, see you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, she told her. She said if you still feel the same way and something, she said they could meet in years. When she get older enough.
Yeah, she friendly girl.
I said, dog, that's hardcore. That's gangster stuff.
Yeah.
You let her know if you still feel the same way.
But you know what? That's the reason in a lot of crime societies, gangsters and stuff like that, that's the reason they kill all the family. Because they don't want to be looking behind their back for a child, 20 years later coming after them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing that happened remember Colombiana? That was with the girl not Tandy Newton. What's the other girl? The girl that played in that Star Trek movie as Uhura.
Oh, Nicola, what's her name? Nichelle. Yeah, Nichelle Nichols, whatever.
Oh no, I'm talking about the upgraded. I ain't talking about Nichelle Nichols.
Oh,
this was a light skinned girl.
Oh, she played also in Guardians of the Galaxy. Zana.
Yes,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
What was I talking about? I forgot.
You said she was playing not a Quentin Tarantino movie, but the upgraded Lieutenant Horror. What was it?
Damn, I lost it. Sorry, Shannon.
Because we were talking
Tarantino, and I was talking about her. Now, how did I get her in there? I know she played.
Did she play? She wasn't even killed. Was she in a Quentin Tarantino movie or? No, I don't recall seeing her in no Quentin Tarantino movies. I can't think of her name, but I know you were saying she's for the new Star Trek.
Yeah, she was in there.
Did she?
Colombiana.
Yeah, Columbia. Okay.
She played a little girl whose family was murdered by the Colombian drug lords, and one of them let her live, and yeah, he let her live, and she was after him.
Yeah.
She was killing them up one by one because it killed her family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what happened. So, and, they was like, you didn't kill her. You didn't kill her. Because this was maybe 15 years later. And she was coming for him. You didn't kill her. And so, a person like that doesn't have anything to lose.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Thank you I enjoyed the conversation.
Yeah.
We're talking about movies.
Yeah. No, this was fun. The storm is coming tomorrow. That's right. It's coming. Mm-hmm.
So get your raincoat. All right. You're mad,
That's right. That's right, Miss Full Roll It. The storm is coming. It's gonna rain tomorrow up in there. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Wait a minute. Somebody just came on and I was ready to go. Let me see. Oh, it's Robert. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Guess
Robert.
who's back? Guess who's back?
Robert, what's up? Boom.
Not much.
Are you all gonna watch any scary movie? I know you are, Shannon. You and Jennifer like that scary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you guys gonna watch? Robert, are you into any scary movies?
If it's not Freddy, I don't care about it.
Wait a minute.
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. That's my boy. That's the only one I worry about.
Look, Robert, when I first saw Freddy Krueger movie, and when I saw him come up in between the girl's legs in the tub, I said, I'm done. I'm ready to go. I was like, no, I can't have that. I can't. Oh no, you can't sleep. And that's when he show up when you go to sleep, right?
Yep. She said, "Oh no, I don't need no one come between my legs. Gotta go."
No, I'm talking about in the bathtub. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh my God, And she was there. I'm like, and then them blades on his fingers.
Mm-hmm. They gotta go.
That's your favorite.
Yeah, that's my boy there.
What about you, Shannon? Who's your favorite? Shannon and Jennifer had me watching something with some man with some black suit on and that was killing people. Oh my God!
Ain't nobody twist your arm and make you watch.
What, the Candyman?
American Horror Story. American Horror Story.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't that his name? The Candyman? What was his name?
No, the Rubber Man. Mm-hmm.
The Candyman, Rubber Man, whatever. He was. He looked like he was into S&M. That he wore them kind of stuff. And I said, man, everybody up in the house was killers. And the whole house. And then they kept selling the house to people. I'm like, how do people keep getting this house and don't know about the background? That was interesting. You talking about that had some gore to it.
And Chucky's kind of funny. I like watching him.
I like Chucky. What about Chucky, Shannon?
Yeah, Chucky's okay. I like House of a Thousand Corpses, Rob Zombie stuff. Oh, I love it. House of a Thousand Corpses. Oh, I love that movie. All the blood, the gush. Oh, I love it. I love it to death.
Mm-hmm. But see, that don't make it scary. It just make it gory.
He just like to see the blood. That's what he
like
likes.
Quentin Tarantino. They related.
Well, I like seeing intestines and stuff hang out.
I guess you could have been a surgeon then, because I can't. No.
Yeah, that stuff don't bother me. I get a kick out of it.
I be like, boy, you in trouble because your intestines is laying out on the side, and I can't help you.
She said, "I can't put you back together. It's too late."
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I sure hate to, give it to you like this, but God, pulling people's intestines out. Well, then you would have been okay back in the dark ages when they was drawing and quartering people and pulling their intestines out and keeping them alive and all that stuff. Like, God,
yeah, that stuff. It's just, I got a real high tolerance stuff like that just don't bother me. I don't know.
I guess not, unless they're doing it to you. I guess it's all right.
Oh,
like I can take that.
Or like if somebody gets sick right there next to me, if they getting sick right on the spot, I can just sit right there and keep eating. Don't blink or don't face me one bit.
That bothers me. I tried it before and I thought I could do it, but then when I started hearing that, I said, "Oh no!"
She said, "No, gotta go."
Oh no!
Because I would try to hold it, and I don't know what it is about that, but it's like a reflex. It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody doing all that, and then I can't stand nobody to start hacking next to me. I'm like, what is you trying to bring up your lung? I'm like,
Window old man.
Like Bobby Blue Bland.
Sound like a cat.
What? I'm like, ooh, that's disgusting. And then they got the nerve to spit in front of you. I'm like, that don't make no sense.
Yeah.
You gotta hack in spit.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, if I'm ever that sick, then I try to go, in the ladies' room, if I ever gotta bring up something like that, because that's a lot of phlegm.
Yeah.
Flam.
The only thing that get on my nerves when women be scratching their throat. I'm like, I can't stand it.
I can't even do it. I don't think. Like, I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, I'm like, how the heck y'all be doing that? I'm like, right.
I don't like when I see those women be patting their head with their hand.
I knew you was going. Why did I know you was going there, Shannon?
Cause they can't scratch that perm. They giving themselves
I
brain
used
damage.
to wonder what that was because I never had a weave, and I was just like, what do y'all be doing? They be like, this is pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, because
Scratch.
it itches. They do that with perms too. They don't want to scratch it. They don't want to scratch it, and especially if they're going to get it done later. So they just tap it. Pat. I'm like, you're knocking some sense in you or something. What's going on here?
That's kind of funny. I'm like, okay. I didn't know, and I started asking. I'm like, what is that? What are they doing?
Yeah, okay, they can't scratch.
Yeah, I see it all the time. They got those long fingernails too.
Now, to each his own, but I never have like those long curly fingernails. I'm like,
Yeah.
Everybody.
And I don't know how they do anything with it. You can't function with them.
I don't know how either. Like, how do you button something?
How do you wipe your behind cleanly?
Oh, Robert, I never thought of that. Yeah, you must have to. I don't even want to think about that. Wow. Yeah, cause that's true. Maybe they.
You gotta get in there to get it all out. Make sure everything's done correctly.
Maybe they. I don't know. Maybe they stick a sponge back there. I was all red. I don't know.
Yeah, it don't make any sense.
Never thought about that.
Yeah.
Well, they think it looks good. Uh-oh,
Yeah.
I heard another poop. Hold on.
You can remember that there was one lady, she just cut it last year or this year. She was in Guinness Book of World Records, the longest nails. And I'm like, how do you wash the hair? How do you cook? How do you do anything? You can't do anything. You're so scared they're going to break. You didn't cut your nails in 20, 30 years?
Okay, Shannon. Let's see, Miss Fuller Roller said, look, Robert say, pop that head, pat your weed. Okay, it's because they can't scratch it. Most times they also have a perm, and it's close to time for the touch of you don't want to scratch it. Okay, because that'll affect your scalp or something.
Yeah, the perm is start to get in there and burn.
Oh, okay.
Because it's going in your pores now.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then you're burning. Now you've got second degree burns in your head. And
That's a lot of trouble. So I guess they need to, if they have a weave, they have to keep their scalp like oiled or greased or something to keep it from from itching or something.
at least to keep it moist, because after a certain time, you gotta take that weave out anyway. Once a month, 6 to 8 weeks. You can't keep it in there.
Oh boy, I know I've seen videos on YouTube where they show women were robbing the weave stores of hair, fighting over it. I'm serious. That's the kind of stuff I look up.
I've seen that.
They fighting over. I'm saying like it's money. Yeah. Oh, they be up there and fighting. They go in there. The Asian lady, they go in there and fight, rob her, fighting over the hair.
So those bundles could go up to $100 or more. It counts the time you get.
Y'all lying.
Those bundles go for a lot, and they grab 4 and 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 bundles.
I'm serious. They be hijacking the weave stores for hair.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, I think they stole what Russian hair. I think they wanted Russian. That still had all kind of hair, and they just jacked. They stole off. It was a big. It's big.
So they gonna catch you red-handed once you put it in your head. Like this is from the store down the corner.
They want that Yankee. They want that Indian hair because that's real hair that they sell.
Well, if I was going to ever put some weave in, it would have to be something close to my own texture. I wouldn't want any European hair.
Now to get that Indian hair.
Oh, like from India? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah. The women will grow their hair for a whole year and then they cut it and they sell it. That's how they do it.
Well, I can't blame them if they can make some money off of it, but I'm hoping that they make the big money because, the middleman is always, you know how that go.
Yeah.
They probably selling their hair for a couple dollars and they making $200 or $300 off of it here.
Yeah. The weave is a big business. Miss Roller's right.
Oh, Chris Rock made a documentary or series called, what was it, Hair or whatever? Yeah.
Something.
Don't say good hair. Don't say good hair.
Yeah, good hair. Good hair.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. I didn't watch it because he made me mad. I don't like stuff like that. Tom, ain't no such thing as no good hair. Everybody just has a different type of hair. And why it's got to be good if it's one way and bad if it's another.
He was asking the question, what is good hair? And they broke it down. That's how I know about the Indian women selling their hair.
Wow.
He broke it all the way down, all the way from the hair shows, to everything, and why the Asian people have so much money in this, and they only have the hair to sell. They're not black, and black people are the one that buying it.
You know what? A friend of mine who is a hairdresser told me years ago that when she went to beauty school that Asian hair was the hardest hair to curl because the shaft is so bone straight,
right?
And they have to get perms and stuff, and they have to really work that perm in there and let it stay in there and linger. It makes me wonder if they have burns because of that. The ones when you see have curly hair, because that they weren't born with that curly hair,
right?
But she said it's very difficult to curl their hair. I'm like, interesting. You learn a lot. And their hair is black, jet black.
Yep.
I'm like, okay. But I always like to have a wave in my hair. I like that. But I would never even, I guess if I was an entertainer, I might consider getting it.
Yeah. You got to change up your hairstyle all the time, so.
Yeah, I went to see Queen Latifah when she had her show, and every 15 minutes or so, they would take a break, and the beautician lady would come out. She had, how men have a belt with their tools on it. She had a belt with curling iron, blow dryer, everything she needed, and then they had the makeup lady, and she had her belt on. It was, and then she had a big cart that she rolled out there. So that's how those people stay looking good.
Yep.
Yeah, they stay looking good like that. And those lights are hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know how we use lights and everything, though? The reason you don't see for the people with glasses that gleam is because those lights are up high, they look low, and then they have that filter over it.
Right.
I said, okay. But yeah, imagine if you had on something and that, and you going through, well, I guess if they had good air conditioning, but say if you're going through menopause and them lights is on you and you up there like,
yeah, you sweating out that weave and everything else.
Oh. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I thank y'all for coming. I always enjoy talking with you all. You all make my day.
All right, and I'm watching the BET Awards now, the Hip Hop Awards.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
hip-hop. Mm.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna try to find that movie that
Good
Shannon
hair.
was
what?
Mm-mm,
Boo? Hollow
Mm-mm.
Medea?
talking
Talking about Justice League?
No.
Uh,
You was telling me about a movie.
House of a Thousand Corpses. No.
No. Was it a Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, I like it. I enjoy it. I mean, it's a lot of retro old stuff, 60s. It's like the cars, the buildings. They brought back a lot of old signs and stuff. I really enjoy it. And the music, everything. The
Is it a
clothes.
lot of blood?
Not bad. I mean, it ain't crazy, but it's
Is
not
it-
like it ain't like Kill Bill with all that. No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cause kid, that was just out of sight. I'm like, God, no.
Yeah.
Just so, and I can tell a Quentin Tarantino film. I don't even have to know it. And when I look at the film, 5 minutes, I'm like, that fool Quentin is over this, ain't he? Yeah.
Oh, you guys listen to for the N words. He think he's one, so he keeps using it.
Ah,
He said it about 50 million times.
okay. Okay. And you said it's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Hollywood. Yeah, I think Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio won awards for that movie. They won, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. Once Upon a Time.
In Hollywood.
Have you seen it, Robert or Miss Full Robert?
No, I haven't seen it. I can only watch so many movies of his at a time.
I see Once Upon a Time in America. Okay, I see it. Oh, it was 2019.
Yeah, it came out like 2 years somewhere. Yeah.
It says comedy and drama and thriller.
Yeah.
Okay. Now did they say Kill Bill and Pulp Fiction were horrors?
I'm not sure how they labeled them.
Okay, probably not. They probably didn't, but those were straight up horror films. I'm like, what all that? I'm like, dang. Oh.
The movie I watch the most of his is Jackie Brown.
Oh yeah,
That one I watch all the time.
Sam Jackson and Pam Grier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was by Quentin. I watched that one all the time. Yeah.
Okay, and it's called Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown. That's a good movie.
Okay, now what's that about?
Jackie Brown works for an airline and she brings drugs in for, I forgot Samuel Jackson's character's name. And she gets caught and then she sets Samuel Brown's character up because she didn't want to get in trouble. And it's
I think I may have seen the last part of that or somewhere in the middle.
She takes
I
the
was
money.
happy to see her. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she works with the bail bondsman. They get a little scheme to take the money and everything.
Now, what year was this around?
This come what?
Mid
15?
Yeah, mid
About
somewhere.
15, 13, 15. Not that long ago.
Yeah. Jackie
Okay,
Brown.
now did she die or is she still alive?
Jackie's still around. Pam Grier's still around.
Sheba, baby. Mm-hmm.
I went to the movies to see that.
Oh, you did?
I was a little bitty thing. Yeah, it was playing with a Bruce Lee flick, and me and my friends was up in the balcony because my cousin was on the ticket booth, and she let us in for free all the time.
Oh wow!
I remember that it was coffee, get Sheba,
coffee.
Baby, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Black mama, white mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was really shameful because it was the Black Theater and we couldn't see the Disney's at the Black Theater. And so my mother had to take me across town to the white theaters to see Bambi.
Who died, his mama died in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, and Fantasia, and all that. And it's like, and she asked him, why don't you have those films here so we can take our children to see it. They say it don't
They
make
don't
enough
sell.
money. It don't make enough.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They don't sell.
I don't know
But
if I believe that though, Robert. I'm like,
that's what they say. It's not enough kids going to see it, but you'll see a whole bunch of men to go to see Coffee Brown, and she was 19 with her top on.
They trying to
They
fill
go
Yeah.
see that 4 or 5 times. They go see that 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. they
by
trying
the
to
way,
fill
I
it.
saw that flick that go ahead, Shannon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Yeah, they just trying to fill those seats. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to hear what he was saying. Okay. I saw Eddie Murphy did a remake of something I saw, and I was laughing so hard.
What's that?
Dole-
It was a
Dolomite?
remake. Yes.
Oh,
On
yeah.
Netflix.
That's good. He did a good job. I like it. Mike
So
Epps
after I
is-
watched that, I went to find the old one.
Oh yeah.
I saw it, and the way he made fun of it, it was the same way.
Mhm.
I was like, wow, the story, how all the characters got together.
Yeah.
Right.
Dolomite.
And they made it seem like he was a nice guy, so I thought that was cool. You know?
Yeah.
He was a smart business person. I like how they did it. Like his live records, he actually had people come to his house, for a live audience. He did a live recording for his album. So I was
Yeah.
like, man, that was
Mhm.
smart. He was an entrepreneur. Rudy Ray
But
Moore.
he said, I didn't know karate, but I know you're crazy. He was a fool. He always was trying to get into the music business or just trying to be a star.
Mhm.
And that's when he heard someone tell that joke about Sanctified Monkey, and he just took it.
Way
He
down
just
in the
did his-
jungle.
Down in the jungle. Yeah.
Line stepped on the
Yeah.
signified.
Oh,
monkey.
signifying monkey. Yes.
Ain't
He
you
did
see?
his
Robert,
version
you
of it.
said sanctified. I was like, sanctified.
Way down.
That would have been just as funny, Robert. They sanctified.
Sanctified. Dolomite. Rapping and
Yeah.
tapping.
it was something else.
Yeah.
Hey, I meant to bring up. I downloaded Tubi app for my phone. I downloaded Tubi.
Mhm.
I love it. So all them old shows I get to see. Video Soul. Donnie Simpson brought Video Soul back. It's on there on Tubi. Yeah, he's got like the first season on there. Donnie Simpson now owns the rights of the name of Video Soul. There's no link to BET no more like that. But I thought that was
Okay.
always one of the best shows on BET was Video Soul with Donnie Simpson.
Yeah. I remember that. Donnie Simpson's still around, huh?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
always done radio, but he brought it back. So like the first season is up on Tubi, and I see all these
Yeah.
movies on here too. It's really nice. Just
Did he
Tubi.
retire from radio? I think he retired from radio because he was in DC.
Yeah, he was in DC
Yeah.
because I was working there when he was there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I always like that. But yeah, it's,
Him and Petey Green.
he brought Video Soul back. It's so good to see. It's cool now. Like some of the artists he talked to years back are on there, like new stuff. But I like it. But I miss like the old theme song and stuff. But you can
So
still
what
tell-
is he doing? He's showing the
What?
old stuff. Was he showing new? What is he doing?
What it is like he did on the old show. He had the artist come in. He interviewed like Teddy Riley was on the first episode, so he interviews Teddy and like he'll show like some little clips, a video clip, but he don't do the music video stuff. He just actually had the artist come on there. He'll show like a little highlight of clips of the artist, and then he'll talk to him like he did on the show, But it's like it was just good to see Donnie doing that again because I always wanted to see him come back years ago with Video Soul because Video Soul came on air back in '81, and I remember I was in like my senior year in high school. He went off like in '95, Video Soul, and then it switched and became Planet Groove. But it's good to see Donnie Simpson because I still watch BET some, but it just ain't the same. I just feel like it just went downhill. It's like
Once he sold it, Bob Johnson sold it.
to
MTV.
Yeah,
It was done to Veracom.
yeah,
It was
just
done. He sold his money. He made his money and he left, which I thought was wrong
Yeah,
because that was the only way we got black news. We saw black videos.
Yeah.
You know, it just had all black topics, so we didn't have to hear all this stupidness.
Yeah, I mean that's like when BET was BET back then. It's like I used to look forward to every night. I would look, especially with Video Soul. I think it came on like 9:00 every night. That was one of the shows I actually looked forward to. The BET News, all of that. I mean, it was really cool, especially like in the 80s. You know, it's like I
Tavis
look
Smiley.
With
Tavis Smiley.
Yeah, Tavis Smiley. Oh, I watched Tavis Smiley all the time too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to watch, man.
Well, you know, it's kind of hard for me. I was upset with Bob Johnson too, but you know, when it comes down to the bottom line, you know, he's a businessman, and
Right.
I wish he could have, you know, put it in his contract that the people that are currently running it, that you were gonna at least give them, I don't know, 20 hours a week to continue what I've started, you know, but he, you know, maybe he couldn't sell it like that, or maybe he didn't care, you know.
He didn't care because he sold the MTV, which is VH1, all the other little country music. You can watch the BET Awards on about 5-6 channels now.
Yeah, sure can.
I'm like, yeah, you go watch country music on 4 or 5 channels. I'm like, I don't want to see country music awards 4 times a year. I'm like, y'all have more awards than anyone I know. We get 1 American Music Award, 1 Grammy. Y'all have 4 or 5 country awards. So I'm like, what y'all have, about a quarter now?
Yeah, because I did enjoy the news. I did enjoy the news a lot.
Yeah.
And then they had what channel was he on? Well, Tavis Smiley was on PBS, and then he wasn't doing a news show. There's another guy, Randall.
Roland Martin.
Roland Martin, right. Now he had to go to YouTube because CNN I guess did not renew his contract.
Yeah.
Or was MSNBC, I can't remember, but so he does his thing on YouTube.
Yeah, too controversial for them.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because he is a true progressive.
Yeah.
He let it go. He let it hang. Yeah, his stuff is uncut on YouTube. I watch Roland Martin all the time. I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. My man Andrew Yang quit the Democratic Party yesterday.
Well, he did? He went to Republican?
Independent.
Oh. Yeah, because they're not doing nothing right now. They're just making a mess.
Yeah.
Both parties are making a mess. You have to work with each other to get stuff done. You can't just sit there. I'm not going to do it because you're a Democrat. I'm not going to do it because you're a Republican. You're making a mess. We're the ones suffering. They're not. They're still getting paid.
Yeah, that's right. And they're so he's in there with Bernie Sanders now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of them are going to do that. Just like they have that new Republican. It's 2 Republican groups out there.
Say what?
You have the regular old ones, and you have the new Republicans.
Yeah, you have the moderates and the insane.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you got 2. You don't know who you're picking with now.
I just hate that the rest of them won't stand up because it's not right that the ones that was moderate that said no, Joe Biden did win. I'm gonna tell the truth, and they was just like, "We getting you out of here."
Yep. Can't get rid of everybody if you're telling the truth.
Truth hurts for some people. It just hurts. Their little world just shatters.
And
so truth means nothing anymore.
And you got to watch out. Agent Orange, I think, is going to try to run in 24.
You know what? I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of him.
He's going to run. And then he's going to try to do a 3rd term because he's going to try to change the rules.
Well, it probably would go through too because people are dumb enough to. They went for all the stuff he did. I wouldn't be surprised, you know.
Because I don't care what they say, January 6th was a coup. They tried
An
to take
attempted
over.
coup. That's right.
Yeah. But if we did that, they would have shot and
Oh,
killed
it would
us.
have been a bloodbath.
Right. And they call us monkeys, but y'all are the one climbing the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. You know, like wasn't it last year they had didn't they call the military and stuff when they were doing the Black Lives Matter at
Yep.
but yet all this stuff that
The
went down at
National
the White
Guard.
House.
Yeah.
I worked with the National Guards and all that for that. You know what I mean? It's like,
But see, that's what it was in DC.
yeah.
They had to get permission from Trump, and Trump would not let them come because he's in charge of that for Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they had to come from.
Mm-hmm.
So Trump knew that, so he didn't give them permission
Yeah.
until it was at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I tell you, it's like, you know, like you said, it's two different Americas, you know, like black American and white. It's like, man, they get the rules ain't the same. Regardless, I hear people. I know I wish everything was equal, but for my, you know, the reality, it ain't, because, you know, like you're saying, like the way it went down back in January. Now there have been us, you know, African Americans. Oh, we've been shot right there, dead at the doorstep.
Right.
We couldn't even ran in there and done that and take pictures too. And like that guy who took the lectern and walked out there smiling.
Mm-hmm.
And what got me was lawyers came on the news and they were going to defend him. And I was reading in the article saying he's a family man, all this and that. I'm like, if he's a family man, why is he even up there in that? If he's thinking about it, if he was a family man, I could not believe there was actually people defending him. And like that one or whatever, the Q9, he had like the horns on and no shirt with a spear in there. They said he couldn't eat certain food, whatever, and like his mom, whoever demanded him give him a dime. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, I wish good Lord. See, that's what I'm saying. If I went and did that, I wouldn't have made it. And like that guy who went and busted in was it Nancy Pelosi's office?
And took the gavel.
Yeah, and laptop and everything, sitting up there brave, and took a picture of what?
Yeah.
Oh God, are you serious?
See, I like the girl from Massachusetts. She wanted to go to the Black Lives Matter protest. The mother said no, because you're going to get in trouble, such or such.
Yeah.
Her mother went to the DC and stormed the Capitol. She came back and she said, that's my mother. She told me not to go to a Black Lives Matter, but she's here. The mother got in trouble.
Wow.
Mm.
And she was like, you tell me not to do something, but you're going to go here and do this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, now one of the things that astonished me is that out of all the people that was there that was breaking in, you all notice the only person that was involved with the insurrection that got shot was a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And wasn't she like a soldier or something? Wait a minute.
She was from the Air Force.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, all them men that broke up in there, they shot her before she even got through the window. And I'm like, well, why didn't you just keep shooting? I'm like, why didn't you just, let the clip loose? Come on. You just shot one person and they steadily coming in there. So I didn't get that.
Well, they were saying she was posting like days before. She was wanting to go up there and try to do that. And like there was a lot of veterans in there who stormed into the Capitol and got into the room where the politician was at, making, the courtroom or whatever. They had radios, and these were veterans. I said, what? Oh my gosh, veterans was.
Yeah, because they think that some of them were cops, some work for the military.
Some sat back and just let them do it. They said that they wasn't saying anything to them.
Yeah,
it's like,
go
ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, it's like, to me, I felt like it set a precedent now. You know what I mean? This went down, and basically he got off, and he didn't get in trouble. Not that I know, because didn't they take him to the court or whatever? But it seemed like to me he still got off, and I hear too much of it in the news.
They being quiet about a lot of it, Shannon.
Yeah, but, it's like
it's still the FBI is still trying to prosecute people. But it's like, really?
But then they're getting the correct time though. They're getting 6 months, a couple of years. But if it was Black Lives Matter, they're talking about they could get life in prison.
Yeah,
You
it's
gotta
like,
have the same rules. You can't give 6 to
Right,
8 months or 2 years for this group, but you're
yeah,
gonna
right.
jeopardize the whole life for the black folks.
They had a hanging gallows out there for
Yeah,
the vice president.
yeah.
yeah.
And you gonna tell me this wasn't no insurrection or the people was just protesting? What?
And
No.
saying, uh, Big Head made him do it, whatever.
Yeah.
You know that stuff like that burns me up. What's that city town? Talk about what Tulsa, Oklahoma, because the Gap Band is from there, and
Yeah.
Charlie Wilson tells the history about that. How that went down, how those guys burned that town down, and what's the
Hmm.
other town? I can't. It's not even on the map no more. I guess the people went down
Where
there and burned the
in
black
Florida?
people. It's somewhere, and
Rosewood?
I don't know if it's Rosewood or not, but they burned the town down, and then they flooded and made it into a lake or whatever. So basically, it's a city under the lake.
Yeah. I
Oh
just
yeah,
saw
that
that
was
too.
up there in Oklahoma too. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I saw that. They said it's a couple of cities like that because I saw a show
yeah,
and they showed it across the country
yeah,
how it was a black community and they
mhm,
flooded it on purpose.
yeah, jealous,
Yeah.
and like the Black Wall Street, like Black
Yep.
Wall Street was doing, I guess, better than the White Wall Street, and they were jealous because they were doing better and wanted to burn them down. And like, what's that? Not
Hmm.
MacArthur's Park, whatever it is in New York,
Yeah.
whatever the park is. It used to be a town, but they tore it
Right.
all down and made it into a
Yep.
park. I said, "Are you
Yep.
serious?
Yep.
These people." It's like that's the thing. It's like the Black history. It's like you see the Black state. They did a lot of great accomplishments, better than anybody.
Right.
The way I've seen it. But it's like America is like in the history books and stuff. They like to tear it down. They don't want you to see that. They just want to see like
Right.
Black people are just portrayed as like
Yeah.
whatever you show like thugs and this, but they don't like to show the brighter, the better side, the good stuff.
Right.
The
No, why
African-American-
would they?
I know. It's
That's
like
right.
they just want to show like them and like Black folks is just this, but Black folks, I mean, done better accomplishments than anybody I've seen.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff, but it's always a hush hush, or you don't see it in a lot of the history books. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like a lot of Black history stuff I learned was through class when I was in elementary school. But it's like it's crazy how they like to hide that stuff. It's like, man,
Right.
it's like
Yeah.
the truth.
Well, I think about stuff like this.
Yeah,
Sometimes when I think about like, everybody is so, we are. It's inbred in us to be excited about Independence Day. The 4th of July.
mhm.
But
Yeah, I'm not.
really, we would have been better off if they hadn't beat the English in the Revolutionary War, because the English had abolished slavery. I can't remember the exact, but it's somewhere between 30 and 60 years before the United States.
Yeah.
I mean, they just abolished it. And plus England and its let me see, some of its other tributaries like Canada, they have had national free health care for its citizens since right after World War II.
Right.
So we're supposed to be, and I would say it all the time, we're supposed to be the greatest country in the world, but you can't give your people health care.
Right.
And I'm so glad. That's the reason I don't just say, oh, I tend to lean toward the Democratic ideology, but I was so happy about John McCain when John McCain stuck it to Trump and the rest of his cronies, and he voted
Right.
up for that to keep that health care going.
Yeah.
Because people needed that. People needed that. And when I saw how nasty it was this one Republican that used to be the Speaker of the House.
McCormick.
No, he had black hair and he was kind of young, like maybe in his 40s.
I know who you're talking about. The one when Trump was in there.
Yeah, and
John something.
And he was at a town hall, wherever he's from. And it was another white male that stood up and he said, I didn't believe in this health care either. because I always worked and I always had my own insurance. But when I got sick, I couldn't work no more, and they took my insurance from me. And I found out I had cancer, and if it hadn't been for the Obamacare, I'd be dead, and I want to keep it. And so, what are you gonna do about it? Do you know that man said, "Next question"?
Yep.
Wow.
I'm
He
like,
said
you know
he
what? They don't
wanted
give a
him.
damn
Yeah.
about nobody. They don't give a damn. If you're not their family, and you better hope they give a damn about you if you are their family.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, oh well.
Because you hear them say stuff like, "Well, somebody gotta die." I remember Chris Christie was saying that about what was that he was
Vaccine.
talking about?
The vaccine.
Yeah, and talking about somebody the sickness, if somebody gotta die. And Whoopi Goldberg said, "You put your people up there, since somebody got to die."
Look, and then his big behind got sick, and then he was like, "Oh, take the shot. Everybody needs to take the shot."
But the one thing I have to say, I know a lot of people hated Chris Christie, but I said, you know what? At least he wasn't like them ones that even after it happened to him say, well, still, you got people in the Senate that's still telling people you ain't got to take that. This stuff is fake and everything, and they got their vaccine.
Yeah. See, I don't agree what they're doing to people in New York too about that vaccine. All the nurses and stuff. They at first they were essential workers. Now they don't want the shot. Now they're firing them. I'm like, so what is it? Am I an essential worker? I was there every day when everybody was dying, but now you want me to get shot and I don't believe in it. Now you want to fire me?
Yeah, that's not cool.
Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Now you praise me, now you hate me.
Right. I think as long as they wear, I would prefer them to, but I think as long as they wear their mask, these people need help. If they already in there with COVID, why you care that the nurse is going to give them COVID? They already got it.
Yeah, they already got it. Yeah.
And they make me mad anyway up in the Northeast because when I saw what happened to Cynthia and it wasn't nothing that we could do about it, I was hot because I had family and people like even Cynthia's cousins. Remember?
Right. Yep.
We met them.
Yeah.
Robert? And they had gone to the big hospital. The ones in Boston. Yep. And I remember saying, because I told her husband, I said, she need to go to the hospital like that. And he was like, well, the doctor said just give her this. And I said, no. She need to go to the hospital. Take her to the hospital. And so then when he told me, wait, what? I said, why didn't you take her to the main hospital? He talking about that's too far away. I said, ain't this about a
say what?
I should have drove up there. But see, he didn't realize the significance of it. I have to give him that. But you know what, Robert, that made me wish I had drove up there and say the hell with you.
Right. So she went to the Milton hospital. Yeah.
But I talked to Cynthia and I said, Cynthia, why didn't you go to the, So at that point, she was still able to talk, and she said, "Well, Kim, this is close. I'll be okay." And I had to leave it alone then.
Yeah. But the hospital she went to in Milton is a small hospital. All she had to do is go on the main road down Blue Hill Ave and go to City Hospital, which was 20 minutes away, no more than 30 minutes away, or even to Mass General or to one of the other big hospitals. They're all in the same area.
He was worried about how far it was, and I'm like, he ain't how to go. He couldn't see her no way.
20 minutes is not far though.
Yeah. Wow.
Then Sin is really, if I could figure out where she's at, she's about 10 minutes away from me. So all she had to do is go 20 minutes more down a straight road. It's a straight road to get there. You don't no turns on that. Just go straight. You could have been at one of the major hospitals to get there. You go 4 more blocks, there's another hospital. You go 4 more after that, there's another. They're all in the same area.
Man, you serious? For real?
For real. The hospital's all in the same area. They're no more than 4 to 5 blocks away.
we couldn't get her out of there because not because they wouldn't let her out, but because if you don't check into the hospital when you first get sick, if you coming from another hospital, they hold you because they're like, wait a minute, we got a list and we can't just take you, you know. And she was too sick to actually get up and go herself, you know, because she could have checked herself out if she hadn't been so sick. But Cynthia waited too long too. She waited, and I had to tell her husband to get her up, and then she told me, well, she sleep. I said, no. You got to get her up and take her to the hospital. Instead of taking her to the hospital, you know, and I can't blame him completely now because Cynthia might have said, well, I just go to the doctor. You know, because my mother was stubborn like that. She hated hospitals. Yeah. So, and then when I found out, I called back. I said, okay, so what's going on? Well, I took her. She's back at home, and I'm getting her prescription. I said, prescription? I started hollering. I said, no. She got to go to the hospital. Where did you take her? Well, her doctor said, I was just like, oh my God. And I said, put her on the phone. And I made Cynthia. I said, Cynthia, get up. You got to go to the hospital, girl. Go directly to the emergency room.
Wow.
Yeah. And the same thing with my sister-in-law. I'm like, oh my God. She was thinking that she had bronchitis every year. And I was, you know, telling her, I was like, are you okay? Are you okay? Because she died in December. And she was like, yeah, girl, I had this all the time. You know, and I was like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, God. So I learned from that.
Yeah.
And that's why I start telling everybody, even if they don't want to hear it, I'll tell them, let me tell y'all a story.
Yeah. That's what I told somebody at work a few months ago. We were celebrating my friend's celebration of his life because he passed back in January. And one of them he was kind of joking about with me, my mask. So I just kept my patience and my hands down.
Yeah, I said, you put your hands away, right?
Yeah, I had to put my hands away because it's stuff like that, you know, joking. But see, I don't joke like that. I was like, I couldn't believe one of my coworkers I seen in a long time, but just joking, like making a joke about the mask. And you know how I told you that guy at the convention, how I was asking for somebody, how he put his hands on my mask. My hands.
Yes. Oh, people, yeah. Robert, listen to this. Somebody actually put his hands on Shannon's mask.
Yeah, what it was, I was asking because I was trying to ask about getting some old posters. And so the guy, he's like the host. He's like the host when the celebrities come up on the panel at the convention. He does like asking the questions like for the audience or whatever. And so I was asking him I was asking him a couple of questions. Then he came up to me and his hand kind of just grabbed my mask. I was like, my hands. You
couldn't believe it.
You would have got popped in the eye.
It was too many people. I was going to just smack him right on. Oh, God, the stuff I was getting ready to do. I told Webster, I just can't. I said, I made note. Don't ever come around. I can't. I locked him in. And he's like the host for the conventions when the celebrities come up on the panel. I said, I got him locked in, all targets. Oh, yeah, I said, did you? Oh, Lord, my hands will I was getting ready. Oh, God. I said, let me just keep my patience.
You would have got an earful. He would have definitely got an earful. Why are you touching me? Why are you in my face this close?
In my zone, I said, oh, Lord. And I had my tripod in my hand. Oh,
I would say, oops, I'm sorry, I hit you in the head. Sorry.
Yeah, I said, let me get out here. Let me just go, because my hands would go. And the camera could.
What was he? He was trying to what? Make fun of your mask or pop your mask? Or
it was like he was trying to pop it or whatever. And his crew was there, because what it was, I was going to ask him a question, and it was a celebrity, whoever it was in the panel, the cosplay or whatever the booth there was at. Yeah, and he just can't. I was like, is he for serious? And so it's like, I said, I heard got out. I got out. I just got out because it was like my nerve and my hands. I was gonna smack him and the crew. I would have beat everybody right there on the spot.
You want a melee up in there? It's like, what's going on?
If it WWF in there, I would have took the.
Yeah.
It was like 3 or 4 camera crew people. It still wouldn't have mattered. It still wouldn't have mattered. But yeah,
so you stay away from him now, right? It's like you don't have anything to do with him.
Yeah,
you stay away from that.
I'll just be sure to keep my distance from him because that. Yeah, but it's like, and I couldn't believe one of my coworkers were kind of making fun about saying kissing him out. He was joking around, but still, just I don't like to joke about that, especially that stuff with Cynthia, And like some people, it's like I can't joke. I don't like to joke like that. That's something I take very serious. And how you said with your sister-in-law and stuff. It's like it's like It's like because I was talking to a buddy of mine. We worked a few weeks ago, and he said he got his first shot. I said, "What? You did?" I said, "So what made you decide to get this shot?" He said he want to keep working and everything because with us at venues. It's mandate. You got to get your shot. If you don't have your shot, you can't come into the venue and work.
Right.
Oh, so they're doing it there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I go back to the theater tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be vaccinated to work there. We got one person. She doesn't want to. I'm like, so why are you here at this meeting if you're not vaccinated? So you have to get vaccinated and wear a mask. We're back to wearing mask again.
Yeah.
Even though our numbers are going down.
Yeah.
But you have to wear a mask. And so I worked in August, late August. Nobody had a mask on except for me.
Wow. I don't understand it.
Yeah, and they looking at me like, why is he running around with a mask? I don't know. It was a full theater, 3,500 people. I don't know these people.
Yeah.
I'm
wearing a mask. Look at the NFL games. Ain't nobody hardly in the audience. Got a mask on.
Yeah,
I see a few, just a few.
Yep.
I see it here. It's like people they just don't care. It's like, and now see, I got pictures of my Vax card on my phone. So when I go to work, and like with Live Nation, whatever, we do the self kits ourselves. So we had to do the test, and then we had to show the people the proof. The little lines. If it's 2 lines, it's positive. If it's 1 line, it's negative. So those home kits, I wouldn't mind getting one myself.
No, like you took you a pregnancy test.
Yeah.
I'm like, shut up. Like, see that, Jennifer.
We got to do the same thing. You got to bring in your card. Then we got to send one to the union. I'm like, it's on my phone. So if you want to see, I'm not bringing my card in because y'all like to rip and touch and it be no. I'll take a picture. I make a copy of it when I'm at work, and I'll bring it into you. I'm not giving it too many people touching it.
Yeah.
And you know what? They caught a person in Brooklyn that was selling them cards.
Say what?
Yeah.
Bootlegging them like anything else.
I said no. So I still wear my mask. They said, well, you don't have to wear your mask if you. No, thank you.
No, I'll still wear my mask. I don't care. I'm vaccinated, so I'll still keep wearing it. I mean, I'm tired of it's frustrating now. Like I told Jennifer and some other people. I mean, I'm sick of wearing the mask. I'm tired of wiping everything down, but I'll still keep doing it, wiping my shopping cart, everything. I will keep doing it. I know it's a drag, but it's got to be done, and I want to be safe, so I'll just keep on doing it,
That's right. It's much worse. It's much less worse than the alternative.
Yeah.
See, I don't believe in that hand sanitizer. That's my thing. And everybody got to use hand. I'm like, I'd rather go wash my hands with some soap and water. And use, and just open the door with the paper towel and then throw it away. I don't believe in that hand sanitizer. I said, because you're killing the germs the little germs we do our body need to fight. You're killing it all off now.
That's true. I use I trust alcohol, the 70% isopropyl more than I trust the hand
Yeah,
sanitizer because
yeah,
I know that there's
Yeah.
companies, they cheat,
yeah,
and all of that. But yeah, you're right. You're right. It's like you don't want to kill everything you got.
right. Okay, you got people who will go to a restaurant. They're used to hand sanitizer, won't wash their hands,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they
It's like
start to
it's
eat.
not in lieu of.
Yeah.
Lou.
So, I go get there, I
It's
go to
in
the table and then
conjunction
go to the
with.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to the bathroom, wash your hands, and that's how you do it. Then I sit at the table. But you don't just throw hand sanitizer. Now you're eating the germs and the alcohol that you just try to wipe off.
Well, y'all, and it's still people who, well, I have to say women because I'm in the ladies' room. It is still women that will not wash their hands when they come out the toilet.
Oh yeah, I see
Oh,
that.
no
I see
nasty
that too.
heifers. Nasty heifers come in there just be touching the doors, touching their food, and
Yeah.
oh Lord.
Right. And if the restaurants really want, how they had them little stupid signs talking about
Hello? She knocked her own self out?
no, what I did was I moved my finger and it went on mute. But what they need is instead of having them little stupid signs that say employees must wash hands, when they come back into the area where you're serving food, once you go back into that door, there needs to be a sink with soap there. That's where it needs to be.
Yeah.
I don't trust that. You come on, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't need to wash my hand. They don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not being taken seriously, keeping it's like man, it's like hard who to trust. That's why I try to avoid too much with the fast food because you don't know what those workers how serious they take it. Some might
bless
you
and
don't know.
purify your food in Jesus' name. That's what I do. Because you don't know. You don't even know what, like the people that's packing the meat. You don't know what they doing.
Right.
Back there. So that's why, I wash my meats off. I always bless and purify it in Jesus' name. Because you really do not know. You don't. And some people do that stuff on purpose. I ain't wash my hands. They gonna eat my, whatever.
Yeah. I had a guy on my morning job ask me, how come you still wear a mask when one truck driver come? I said, no, I wear a mask when all of them come. It's just not one person. It's all of them. I don't know where they've been.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a mask. Even if
it's not your business why I wear it. Well, how come?
But you're up front and you don't even wear a mask and you got people coming in through the front all day. You don't know where they've been. I'm like, no, I'm wearing the mask. I don't care who it is.
Yeah. I feel like it's like a war. It's the vax versus the non-vax. I asked somebody when I was working the other day, the guy, I said, you think it's ever going to get back to normal? So I don't know because I feel like, it's going to be a struggle because it's going to always be the ones who's going to be afraid, to take it versus the ones who already taken, and like, and there was it like a YouTuber or somebody, a big reality star, whoever it was, after they caught the COVID and was going to die, then they told everybody to go. They should start taking it. It's like now they regretted it. It's like it's always the same thing. It always got to happen to them in order for it to kick in. To make sense. But then it's too late.
Yeah, but look at New York. Kim will tell you they can't even go into a restaurant or any place without being vaccinated.
Yeah,
you have to be vaccinated.
Right?
You have to be vaccinated to go to dinner, to go to the gym, to go anywhere inside a building, go to a club, anything.
Yeah.
You have to show your card. And they have it on their phone because I was going to download the New York app to put my card on there and just do it that way. I'm like, you might as well do it. Just get back. If you get it done faster, we could get rid of this stupidness.
Yeah.
You know?
And like they were saying, like even like people, even if you get the vaccination, you still can get the COVID.
Right. But you can fight it better.
Yeah, it's not as worse as if you don't have it.
Right.
It's like.
So I think it's gonna end up, maybe 3 to 5 years from now, being kind of like the way it was when the flu started really getting bad. It's like people are gonna catch it, but they're gonna be so much more advanced by then. You won't, experience death, or it won't be as bad because they came out with some new drug. I think I don't know if it's been passed yet, but by the FDA. But some new drug is supposed to be to fight against it that you can take when you get it. So
Wow.
it'll probably end up being something like
trying to do the pill. I'm like, well, why are you still trying to be in this?
Who is that?
Johnson trying to do the pill.
Yeah.
I'm like, Johnson, go sit down.
Go sit down.
Go make some baby powder or something. Go do something. Stay in your lane.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they were getting in trouble, right, for their stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because they was trying to do that one shot. Nobody wanted that, and they ain't messing with that.
Johnson.
Yeah, they was offering that one shot too. I found that a friend of mine was saying that they was trying to beg people to get it, and he said it seemed like to him it was only in the poor neighborhoods.
Oh wow!
I said, well, I don't know about that, but if you say
so. It should be the two medicine. If you do Pfizer or Moderna, you go to Jamaica, they got the Chinese version. I'm like, it's too many people making different stuff. And that's the problem too. Just have the two companies. If you're gonna make it, sell it to them. We're making too much because there's no one else taking a shot. So why we keep making more if no one's taking the shot? We're wasting money. We're buying.
I had originally wanted AstraZeneca, but it never got passed over here. It got passed in the UK.
Okay.
But I read about it, and I talked to a couple of physicians about it, and then I talked to a couple of what do they call them? Not biologists. I can't remember what it was, but they was trying to explain to me how it's delivered, and they were saying that they trust that, and that's what they are gonna get. But see, they had access to the UK, and traveling, and I was just like, oh, okay. So when I finally made up my decision to do it, I felt like for me that the Moderna was gonna be the one, and so that's what my husband and I got. But I'm pretty sure that the Pfizer one is, just as effective.
That's what I took, Pfizer.
That's why you and Gio was glowing.
Here we go.
One time Gio got her, I said, Gio, I said, when you go to bed, I said, make sure you open your eyes when you cut the lights out. Damn it, you glowing.
Yeah.
You looking for Miss Full Roller?
I get tired of people. It's like ever since last year when the COVID hit, it's like now you see all these YouTube videos on Facebook. Everybody's a doctor now. They got all these crazy remedies. It's like that don't help none because there are people gonna sit there and believe it. Like what's his name, Joe Rogan or whatever, talking about that dewormer and stuff, taking the dewormer and it makes the COVID go away. And it's like I just wish people would quit these fake doctors.
Well, you know what said it? I'm telling you though, when Trump went in, when he had it, they gave him everything they had ever heard of. They just gave it to him.
I don't think he had it. I don't think he had it. No.
He didn't think he had it either, but I believe he had it, and because he was looking bad, I believe he had it, and I believe they just gave him everything, that they had, and then he came out so cocky. I don't know, but there are some people that don't believe it, Robert. Yeah,
because he went in on Friday and he had a parade on Sunday.
But it's like I did. I didn't know them personally, but I did know people who had relatives that got sick in Florida, and they went in like on one day, and then 3 days later they was going home.
Right.
So but they had different stuff. know, they had the plasma therapy. You know, they had, you know, it was just like they had it right there for them, and that's what was pissing me off because even the main Boston hospital did not have, or at least the doctor that I asked told me that they did not have the plasma therapy there, and I'm like, what are y'all doing? Y'all gonna let Florida beat you?
Yeah.
This is Massachusetts. Are you kidding?
The best hospital around. Everybody come here.
Mm-hmm.
So which one was that? Was it City Hospital, Boston Medical, or Beth Israel?
Beth Israel.
Beth Israel. If she had went to Mass General, another 4 blocks away, she would have had it. She would have had it. Cause that's the main one. All the celebrities, everyone go to is Mass General. That's right there next to the Red Sox, next to the Boston Garden. So all the athletes, they get hurt, they go right there.
Oh man, okay.
Well, I told my husband, I said, you know, back then, I said, and I still stand to it. I said, if God forbid, if I catch it and get sick, take me right on down to Florida, because we know too many people who went in and came right on back out, and they had it. And Florida got a lot of people that you know.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that's why they run around with no mask now. They said we got this.
We got this.
Yeah, we got this. Don't worry about us.
All right, y'all. Let me get on out of here. For real.
For real.
Yeah, because Shannon kept talking. And
what?
And then I popped back in.
Yeah. And then Robert came back, and everything. So, but I got the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood on, and this movie is too long. I haven't watched all this. It's 2 hours and 41 minutes.
All his movies are long.
Yeah.
And watch Jackie
Brown. That's another thing about him.
Watch Jackie Brown. You appreciate it. It's long, but you appreciate it.
Okay. Y'all have a good night. Okay, thanks.
You too.
Robert and Shannon and Miss Full-Roller and Mr. Doughboy. All right, and I hope Mr. Doughboy gets home safely. Because he got some dark roads to handle at,
Oh yeah.
Going back. And he said it was a 3-hour drive, and that was back around. Let me
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 something. 8:30ish.
Yeah.
So he might be pulling up. He said 8:15. He said I had a funeral today. And then he said, yep, 8:18. He said we got a 3-hour ride. So yeah, he should be home. All right. I'm gonna hit him up on TikTok. Make sure he's home. He and his wife. All right, y'all. Take care now. Y'all be blessed.
You too. See you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.